Athletics on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Dear Governor Sports are brought to you by Wind Circle, the Clubhouse Hotel and Suites, Edward Jones Financial, CHS River Plains, Faith Lutheran Church, Oahe Federal Credit Union, Slumberland Furniture, and Lamb Motors.
Graceland Taylor looking up ahead for Berry. She's got it on her foot. Ryan Berry coming in to the top of the box. Berry is in. Her shot. She scores! Ryan Berry makes it 4-3. And the Governors, they were down to 3-0. 35 seconds in the half. And with 1:05 left to go in the second half, they have taken a 4-3.
And by AGE, Capital City, Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota. American Family Insurance, Brittany Scheffelbein Agency. Country Carpet. Capital City Campus. Shane's Pharmacy. Floss Dentistry. Graves Plumbing. And Ferding Electric.
Here is Huber. A bump set for goal. Blocked out by the Governors. We're tied at 14. A big block for the Governors. Sherwood is over there. 14-14.
Dear Governor Sports is also brought to you by Fisher Round, Access Health, Billion Auto, Weatherall, The Swartz Agency, Xander Auto Parts, Todd's Electric, First United Methodist Church, Kruger Contracting, First Dakota National Bank, and Gales Gas.
Kinos will float it to the end zone. Zabel's open. Catch is made. We are tied at 34.
Dear Governor Sports is also brought to you by River Bottom Sanitation, Agtegra Cooperatives and Wheat Growers, Dakota Sprinkler, Graham Tire, May Adam, Nystrom Electric, State Farm, Allied Plumbing and Heating, Avera, and Dakota Prairie Bank.
Kinos will take the snap. He'll take the knee. And for the 6th straight year, as they beat the T area Titans 35-20, 6 consecutive titles, tying the all-time record in South Dakota history for consecutive titles here in the state.
And also by Wheelhouse Auto Body, the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General Division of Consumer Protection, Wagner Auto, Anderson Rumpke Dental, Bank West, Stulkin Peterson LLP, Sanford Health Clinic Pierre, and Beck Motors. And now to the booth with the call of the game with award-winning KCCR Sports Director John Winkler.
And a good afternoon as we welcome you here to Rakes High School as we are getting set for Pierre Governors and the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. As the Govs are looking to get their 10th win of the season, the Govs are now at 9-8. They have found themselves back in the number 9 spots in the AA standings after last night's loss to the O'Gorman Lady Knights. But the Governors, with a win, can get themselves back up in the top 8 and get ready to go here as they take on this Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles team, who they subsequently fell to number 6 after being number 5 with the win with O'Gorman last night against the Pierre Governors. But the Govs, when you look at it, they are only 0.7 points away from jumping over Aberdeen Central, which would be 6th place. So a couple of wins here down the stretch can get yourself in the top 8 and be able to host a Sodak 16 playoff game. Now, if you lose these next 3 games, and that includes Brookings coming up on Tuesday, the Governors could slide all the way back, and even looking at it, they could slide all the way back to maybe 12th, and would have to go back to O'Gorman and take on the Lady Knights. Right now, if they would slide all the way to 12th, everybody would move up, stay the same. They would have to take on the O'Gorman Lady Knights in the 5-12 matchup. So this is not as this stretch here for the Governors. We talked about it last night that if you win 2 games, if you win both your games, or 2 of the 4 games remaining, you feel pretty good about being able to host a Sodak 16 playoff game. Well, you're 0-1 of these last 4 games, so this becomes a very must-win game, and not that you can't beat Jefferson, but boy, does things look a lot different for you taking on Jefferson, and you have to come away. I mean, it's not going to be easy to beat Jefferson if you're looking at trying to get those wins, and you're looking at realistically what the Governors can do. Realistically, they can go 2-2. Even after the loss last night, they can still go 2-2 by beating Aberdeen Central and also taking care of business against Brookings. If you don't do it against both these teams, realistically, it's much harder to beat the Jefferson Cavaliers, who have lost just one game, and that was to the undefeated Harrisburg Tigers back in the middle portion or early portion of October. So this is not a team, the Jefferson team is not one that you like to have that second win have to be coming against. And you also got to take advantage. Grace Cook is injured. She is out for the rest of the season. Same type of injury that Lainey Ranke had. And both girls are out for the season on their senior years. And for the Governors, they have to take advantage of it. You feel bad for Grace Cook. She's a fantastic volleyball player. You hate that she can't play. You want to beat teams at their very best, but they're not. When they're not at their very best, you got to make sure you take advantage of it and not feel sorry for them, because you're also missing one of your better players in Lainey Ranke. You're missing a senior leader on your team in Lainey Ranke. So now you get this Governor team that, yes, with Lainey out, Ranke has been out for the last couple of weeks. Grace Cook has been out. They've got to find ways to put her into a better spot. She's got the knee brace on. The down here, in front of the bench right now, still trying to keep active a little bit, but without her in the lineup, this Aberdeen Central team is much different. Not that they're going to be a bad Aberdeen Central team, but you got to take advantage of the loss that they have with Grace Cook not in the lineup here tonight. We'll talk with Coach Tiffany Stosher along with Coach Mindenagel coming up here in just a little bit as we continue our pregame show and getting set for first serve right around 3 o'clock here this evening, maybe a little bit, or this afternoon, maybe a couple minutes behind schedule, but the Governors and Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles will get things underway just after 3 o'clock. You just heard Ohio State looking like they're going to finish off the win against Penn State, as they got a fourth down stop right before we got on the air. And Ohio State's got 20-6 lead with 1:35 to go in the fourth quarter, and Penn State would have to score twice. Even if they get the ball back to begin with, then they got to score twice to try and send that to overtime. So it looks like Ohio State is going to stay undefeated, beating a Penn State here this afternoon. We'll have an NLCS Game 5 later on tonight, but here first it is Pierre versus Aberdeen Central coming up from Riggs High School. Back in 3 minutes and we'll talk with the head coach, Coach Mindenagel of the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. Back in 3 minutes here on KCCR, watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Weatherall Roofing and Insulation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Insulation specializes in metal roof restorations and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality insulation using closed-cell polyurethane foam and blow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or insulation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
At AgTegra, we're leveraging the power of the cooperative to benefit our farmers and ranchers, their families, and local communities. We're creating jobs for your neighbors and putting money back into our communities. We're lending a hand in our rural fire departments, food banks, and 4-H and FFA programs. That's what local is all about. When you do business at AgTegra, you help us make a difference in your community. AgTegra, strong, stable, dependable, and local.
This fall, take some time to think about your future while the leaves make their way down to earth and the last sunset of summer leaves us with an autumn chill. It's time to grab the nearest foam finger and break up a face paint. Rush the stands with First Dakota National Bank and forget how to blink. Fall sports are back with jaw-dropping plays, an electric atmosphere, and epic scores. Make some noise with First Dakota National Bank. Open a new account online today at firstdakotanationalbank.com. Member FDIC.
River Bottom Sanitation, your locally owned waste management company, serve the Pierre and Fort Pierre communities. Contact River Bottom Sanitation for residential and commercial pickups. Now, River Bottom Sanitation is your source for all your roll-off needs. River Bottom Sanitation and Pierre and Fort Pierre. Give them a call for pricing at 605-222-1120. River Bottom Sanitation, 605-222-1120.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back. The sun won't always be shining, and some way is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good, solid roof that you can trust. With Plans that could save you up to 23%. Bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Amtrak.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. Mutual Insurance Company assigned its operating companies, American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact Brittany Shufflebind Agency, LLC, 224-6647.
For your next new or used car or SUV, then go no further than the comfort of your own home. Shop online at lambmotor.com. On lambmotor.com, you'll find the vehicles Lambs has in stock. Schedule a test drive or your vehicle's next tune-up, all online. New or used, shop for it all online, anywhere you are. Lamb Motor has the right vehicle for you. Lamb Motor in Oneida and online, lambmotor.com.
No one likes to have electric problems, but when they happen, call Tom's Electric at 223-2518. With over 28 years of experience, Tom's Electric can handle any type of electrical problem, whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural. Their knowledgeable staff knows and understands the importance of your home, business, or ag facility, and are prepared to help. Call Tom's Electric at 223-2518. That's 223-2518. Tom's Electric, serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre areas. The line power.
Welcome back to the pregame show here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Joining me is Coach Bidindago here of the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. Coach, you come in playing this Pierre Governor team again way back in early September and now here towards the end of the season. Obviously, I think both teams probably don't take a whole lot from that first game, but when you've watched Pierre recently on film, what have you seen that's maybe been a little bit different?
So, and I have watched Pierre on film. They're fun to watch. They've got some hitters that do a lot of nice things. I mean, Reese Terwilliger can just get a hold of the ball and place it where she wants to. They've just got the pieces of the puzzle, so we know it's going to be a good match today.
Well, and unfortunately, you had an injury with Grace Cook that's gone out. Obviously, she means a lot to this program. Being a four-year starter does a lot of things for this Aberdeen Central program. So, not really replacing her, but filling those gaps. What have you liked about the girls that have filled those roles?
We've had kids come on and just play fearlessly, and that's what we need them to do. So Olivia Miller will play her front row. She's a freshman for us, and she sets JV, and then she's got a really great arm swing, so she'll be on the outside there. And Maddie Sandvig is our JV libero, so she'll play that back row spot.
And you know, obviously, it's going to be. It stinks to lose Grace Cook, but to have those girls waiting and being able to play well, it's got to feel good about the next couple of years and for this Aberdeen Central program, too.
Right. And, you know, the kids that were on the court or other seniors, I feel like everyone's gameplay has just risen a little bit. So, you know, we talked about if Grace averaged 12 to 15 kills a match, if everybody gets 2 or 3 more, statistically, it'll be similar, but there's just things about kids on the court that you can't replace. You know, numbers are one thing, but presence is another.
Pierre played last night against O'Gorman. Did you get a chance to watch that game? But also now that the fact they played last night in O'Gorman and had to travel back, how important is a good start?
Yeah, we need to come out and start really well, and you could sit there and say, oh, they're probably tired. I doubt it. They're probably warmed up. So we're not going to assume anything. They're a good volleyball team.
Well, and here tonight, these two teams, I know the Governors have fallen back to 9th, but they were 7th coming in this weekend. You guys are 5th, and we're 5th coming in this weekend. It's a big game between two very good teams, and a lot at stake for trying to make sure that you host an SODAC 16 game. Right.
There's very little difference in the seeding points between the 5th place and the 10th place. I think it's like half a point. So all of these matches down the stretch are huge.
What's going to be the biggest reason here for Aberdeen Central to go 2-0 against Pierre this year?
We need to serve and pass well. Serve and pass, and then just take care of the volleyball. That's everybody's goal, so hopefully we can execute that.
Well, Coach, I appreciate that time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Back with more of the pregame show next year in 3 minutes on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Your Pierre area Edward Jones Financial Advisors understand this. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Governor Athletics on KCCR. Go Govs! For all your investment needs, call or stop by one of our offices. Visit with your Pierre area Edward Jones Financial Advisors. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Hey you. Are you at a job that is fulfilling, has good benefits to support you or a family today, and retirement goes down the road? If you just said no, listen up. CHS River Plains is hiring operations personnel, drivers, and custom applicators at several locations. These come with a knockout affordable benefit package for you and the whole family. Apply to a job with CHS River Plains and up your benefits straight up. To apply, visit us online at chsriverplains.com or stop in at one of our locations. CHS is an equal opportunity employer.
Access Health Fort Pierre is here to serve you. Mission driven to provide affordable, high-quality health care. Access Health provides personalized care for the entire family, including chronic, acute care, evaluation of illness, laboratory services, wellness exams, DOT, and sports physics, and immunizations. Access Health Fort Pierre, affordable, high-quality service without pay, compassionate, committed, and convenient. The clinics of Access Health have been serving Central South Dakota for the past 35 years. Access Health, caring for community, caring for you.
Wind Circle, operating since 1995. We combine quality customer service and experience with the right technology to meet your needs. Our cybersecurity professionals ensure your systems are secure. Services offered are video and data cabling, service and support contracts, cutting-edge camera systems, door security devices. Wind Circle has many hardware options. Dell, Barracuda, Lenovo, SonicWall, and Ruckus, to name a few. Our staff has over 30 years of combined network design and cabling experience at your disposal. Call us today at 605-224-1111 and request a free quote. Again, that's 605-224-1111.
Victory is sweet, but defeat pains. Where do you turn when things start to look badly in your life? This is Pastor Sam at Faith Lutheran Church. God loves you. He's by your side no matter what life is. I encourage you to join us for family-friendly, encouraging worship. Whether today is a day to give thanks or to seek God's comfort, you'll find help and support at Faith Lutheran Church.
Where faith is family, glad you're here.
You can feel it in the air. I'm talking about Slumberland Furniture's Fall Home Sale. This sale features savings of up to 50% off our list prices and fit selection. Look no further. Sofa sections, beds, dining, and coffee, TV stands, and so much more. Find it on sale at Slumberland Furniture. Plus, special financing for the sale. Don't miss out on the fall sale. Now happening at Slumberland Furniture. Slumberland Furniture on the truck bypass in Pierre. And be sure to check out slumberland.com.
Welcome back to the pregame show here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Joining me is Coach Tiffany Stocher here, the Pierre Governors, taking on the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. And Coach, you and I kind of talked about this beforehand, that you played last night against O'Gorman. Now you turned back around here at Aberdeen Central. A late night, but as you mentioned before we got on the air, that nothing you can do about it now, and it's kind of you almost trying to use that to your advantage and kind of get the girls to dig down deep.
Yep. We had a good meeting this morning. Team, we did breakfast at 10:30, did some film, talked about some things for Aberdeen. And it's really, I know we're tired. We can talk about all that stuff all you want, but really this game is this is a big one for us. Puts our home court possibilities for Sodak sort of on the line tonight. What have you been working for since you were in third grade? How bad do you want it? Makes you start feeling sorry for yourself about being tired. I mean, this is a big home win for us, and I think these girls are going to be ready.
Well, and then the good thing about this is that you're playing a familiar opponent in Aberdeen Central who you saw earlier in the season. It would be a little bit different if you had not seen them at all. So when you're so focused on O'Gorman, because you don't want to look ahead to any opponent past your current one, it made it a little bit easier to kind of watch film this morning and kind of more and wait until Saturday morning to really focus on Aberdeen Central.
Yeah, that's how we had to play it. I don't know if we've ever had back-to-back games since I've been coaching, and so we knew O'Gorman was a big game for us. We knew Aberdeen's a big game for us, so we just took it one at a time instead of trying to prep for both. So we did O'Gorman, prep for them Wednesday, Thursday, and then this morning. We play with Aberdeen so much, and the girls play some club stuff with them. They're very familiar with each other. We kind of know their rotation. We know each of the girls, and so no big surprises, but we just wanted to see some tendencies of their hitters, some places where they go consistently, make sure we have somebody on defense ready in that spot.
So one big thing for Aberdeen, the change, Grace Cook hasn't played, being injured right now, but what else have you seen on film that maybe has changed since all the way back in September?
Yeah, she was still out on Tuesday. They've got sub outside hitter for that I just watched play the JV game. That person playing her back row just played the JV game, and so I got to watch that a little bit. They're really going to this Withers on the right side. She's just a little left-handed right side hitter, and she causes a lot of problems from the right side for people. They're going to her as much as anybody, and then of course Burkhart's big on the outside, big, tall, strong outside hitter. So we want to make sure we got blockers up there, getting touches on those, and that we have defenders in position ready for those balls.
A chance to be at home here in the last 3 games of the regular season at home. How nice is it to have that travel done, especially with now you're wanting to get these last 3 wins to be able to be at home?
Yeah, it's great to be at home. I think, we always play better here. We're comfortable here. We get our own crowd. It's nice. We've been on the road, on the bus a lot of times, and just nice to be done with it for this season. Excited to play in front of these people.
And what's going to be here the biggest key for the Governors to get a win here tonight?
Yeah, this is, tonight's a huge one. This kind of means home court or not home court for us. And we know that, and the girls are women enough to know how much that matters. We got to be aggressive from the serving line, and our hitters, we got to have more offense than we had last night. I thought we were kind of average on offense, and that's not going to get it done. So big swings tonight, stronger from the serving line than we saw the last night.
Well, Coach, I appreciate the time as always. Good luck tonight, and we'll talk to you in the postgame.
Thanks, John.
More of the pregame show next here on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
You can feel it in the air. I'm talking about Slumberland Furniture's Fall Home Sale. This sale features savings of up to 50% off our list prices. And if it's selection, look no further. Sofas, sectionals, beds, dining, and coffee tables, TV stands, and so much more. Find it on sale at Slumberland Furniture. Plus, there's special financing for this sale. Don't miss out on the fall sale. Now happening at Slumberland Furniture. Slumberland Furniture on the truck bypass in here. And be sure to check out slumberland.com. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites has Midwestern charm and unprecedented attention to detail that provides the perfect getaway. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites provides a complimentary deluxe continental breakfast featuring hot waffles, biscuits, and gravy. They also have an indoor children's water playland, whirlpool and fitness center, and a beautiful backyard patio with seasonal fire pits. Everyone deserves a night away. Call 605-494-2582 to make your reservation today. The Clubhouse Hotel and Suites. Experience luxury in the heart of South Dakota.
Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota is serving the central South Dakota community and beyond with a great selection of used vehicles. Local trades and program vehicles are available. New Toyotas and new Fords are arriving and selling before they even hit the lot. So don't wait. Stop in and find out what's coming. If you've been thinking about ordering a new Ford, stop in and sit down with one of our sales specialists today. Capital City Ford Lincoln Toyota at 518 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre. Call 605-224-7378 and visit capitalcityfordtoyota.com.
Most of us already know that Gales Gas is the place to call for propane. They offer automatic fill pumps so you never have to worry about running out of propane. They accept debit and credit payments or budget payment plan to spread out the cost throughout the year so you never have surprises when you bill. For delivery, convenience, and great customer service, call Gales Gas at 224-5518. That's Gales Gas, 224-5518.
Have you ever wondered what the benefits are of becoming a Wahi Federal Credit Union member? At the Wahi Federal Credit Union, we reinvest profits in you. We do this in the form of low interest rates, higher dividends, and low fees. Come check us out or come in at 221 East Drive in Pierre because at a Wahi Federal Credit Union, we treat our members like they own the place. Well, they do.
Enrich your life with opportunity at Capital City Campus. DWU's Learn and Earn program. Earn money while getting your associate's degree. Licensed practical nurse. Start your nursing career in Pierre. This program has a 97% placement rate. Need to brush up on skills? Capital City Campus has a variety of online courses to choose from. From grants and low-cost loans available, we'll work with you to help make college more affordable. Call Capital City Campus today, 657-760-2160, or stay connected and check us out on Facebook.
As we welcome you back here, the Pierre Governors are Taking on Aberdeen Central coming up here in just a couple of minutes. The Govs are looking for win number 10 on the season. While Aberdeen Central, they're coming in at 13-7. They did not play last night. The last time that Aberdeen Central played, they beat Mitchell back on the 17th with a 3-set sweep of the Colonels. So just it was on Tuesday, not a long time ago, but much different than playing the the Friday night and then going into Friday night into Saturday afternoon. As the Governors take on this Aberdeen Central team, again, we mentioned the first, before we took that first break, is that if Pierre wants to have a shot at hosting a Sodak 16, they've got to find a way to get wins here, and this one is a big win to pick up. The Governors don't get the win here today against Aberdeen Central. Things are starting to look a little bit different. Things are starting to look a little bit worse for the Governors to host a Sodak 16. They would need a lot to go their way to be able to host a Sodak 16 game coming up on November 9th on that Thursday. So the Govs need a win against Aberdeen Central here this afternoon, coming up this afternoon, and the Govs have that opportunity in front of them, but also get to do it at home. So that's a good start for this Pierre Governor team. Want to mention, I want to say congratulations to Jared Lutmer of the Pierre Governors, who won his Class AA state run. Jared Lutmer is the champion of Class AA. The Governors got 7th overall as a team, as it was Caleb Morris who also got 9th for the Pierre Governors. So a strong finish for Caleb Morris here in that first for the Class AA meet. As the Govs, let's see, the girls race is also done as well, and the highest Governor finish, Jane Lees was 19th for the Pierre Governors, and as a team, the Governors finish in 9th place overall for that state meet in the Class AA run. So I want to say congratulations to Jared Lumber for winning that Class AA boys individual meet. Pierre Governor football team, they're going to take on Spearfish on Thursday, and then we'll have coverage at 6:30 and first serve at 7 o'clock between Pierre and Spearfish. It'll be the first round of the 11 AA playoffs. We'll have it here on KCCR and also on available to watch on YouTube at KCCR Sports. So the Pierre Governors, they're looking for an opportunity to pick up the win here today against this Aberdeen Central team, and the Govs, with a win, will be getting closer to having an opportunity to be able to host a Sodak 16 game, which is coming up on November 9th. There's a lot of volleyball to be played. There's a lot going on for the East-West duels, both in Yankton and in Harrisburg today. So try and get you maybe some final scores from earlier this morning, with action kind of putting an end here this afternoon. But Aberdeen Central, again, they're without Grace Cook, who was injured against the Harrisburg Tigers in a game where she was warming up, just like Lainey Rake against the Harrisburg Tigers, was warming up and did not end up getting hurt. Lainey tried to play a couple of points, just unable to, and the Governors will want to take advantage of it. Have to take advantage of Grace Cook not being able to play, but they talked about Kendi Withers being able to be in that spot for Grace Cook, and that lefty who had 8 kills against the Governors back on that Saturday, right before the Labor Day holiday on that Saturday. As you're listening to KCCR Pierre, Riverfront Broadcasting Station, Governors were led by Reese Twilliger and Abby Crabb, each with 11 kills in that loss. 16 kills for Grace Cook. She had the match high of 13 for Lauren Burkhardt. Those two all reached, those 2 or 4 overall all reached the 10-kill plateau for the Pierre Governors in the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles in that match against the two teams. We will step aside. When we come back, we will have first serve for the Pierre Governors and the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles coming up from Pierre Governor High School. Back in 3 minutes here on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Look, it's no secret that owning a vehicle can cause a lot of stress, and they get a lot of wear and tear on them to the extreme seasons we've grown to love. Graham Tire wants you to know that you can trust them with any problem that you have with your vehicle. Their ASE certified mechanics can make your AC cool again, or even just change your oil. They can look into and fix those noises that seem to come from nowhere and have you stressed out. Bring your car to Graham Tire so they can put your mind at ease. Graham Tire, your tire store next door.
Dr. Nick and Chelsea Redeman at Floss Dentistry in Pierre is family owned and operated. They have modern practice with skill and caring staff. They have same-day availability. Floss Dentistry is located at 603 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre with hours Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5. Give them a call at 605-224-2161 and don't put off that scheduled cleaning any longer. Floss Dentistry, 603 East Sioux Avenue in Pierre, or give Dr. Nick and Chelsea Redeman a call at 605-224-2161.
Wagner Auto Company is your complete transportation headquarters. Now is the time to order your new Buick, GMC, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram vehicles, plus a good selection of quality pre-owned and certified pre-owned vehicles. They'll take care of you after the sale with full-service parts and auto body shops with trained technicians, along with a friendly financing team that'll work with you to find the best deal and one that'll fit your budget. Wagner Auto is your local full-service family-owned dealership for over 115 years. WagnerAuto.com. That's WagnerAuto.com. The lawyers at the May Adam Law Firm in Pierre know how important your families are to you. If you've been putting off getting your affairs in order, know that the May Adam Law Firm is available to counsel you through your questions and help you get the documents in place so that you've made your loved ones secure. Call them at 224-8803 and they can chat with you about how to document your concerns and care for your family. We're all in this together, and the May Adam Law Firm is ready and able to help.
Sanford Health Peer Clinic provides comprehensive and convenient care to Pierre, South Dakota, and its surrounding communities. We care for all your health needs, including preventive care, pediatric health, annual checkup, chronic disease care, and more. Schedule an appointment today at 605-224-0369. Ask about a heart health specialist. Visit this clinic on the third Wednesday every month. Sanford Health Clinic, Pierre, 605-224-0369.
When you're in the need for high-quality replacement auto parts, look no further than Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop in Pierre. Zanders has been servicing the Pierre area for over 40 years. Their professional parts techs can get you the parts you need and get you back on the road. Stop by Zander Auto Parts and Machine Shop, 500 West Sioux in Pierre, or call 224-9221. Zanders, your source for domestic and foreign auto parts and accessories.
As we welcome you back here, the Pierre Governors and the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles, as we have starting lineups, let's get them to you here as the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles, their starting lineup being introduced first. As, let's see here, we've got a couple of new faces on the libero side of things. And maybe the libero itself, boy, it had number 33 wearing the yellow jersey. So that one's a little bit of a head scratcher for me to try and figure out exactly. It was not expecting a number to not be in there. But for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles, it is going to be Arlie Waldo, the 5'3" senior defensive specialist, as well as number 4, Kendi Withers, the 5'6" sophomore defensive specialist. Number 13, and Maddie Sandvig, the 5'4" junior defensive specialist. Also, you have Taryn Neiman, the 5'11" senior middle hitter. Lauren Burkhardt, the 6-foot freshman outside hitter. And trying to figure out who the libero will be. I believe we had heard who it was, as trying to look through the names that could be the. I'm not sure who the libero is for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. But for the Pierre Governors, let's get their starters for you. It is going to be number 8, Campbell Cronin, the 5'11" junior middle hitter. Michaela Sherwood, the 6'2" senior middle hitter. Lise Christofferson, the 5'8" senior setter. Grace Hand is the libero, the 5'8" junior. Reese Terwilliger, the 5'11" senior middle hitter. And along with also Campbell Boddicker, the 5'10", I think that's Abigail Kropp, the 5'9" senior outside hitter, and Jordan Mayer, the 5'4" senior defensive specialist. So it will be for the Governors going right to left on your radio dial, and the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles from left to right. We're just about set here for first serve, making sure everybody is ready to rock and roll before we get going. As Grace Hayden will check in. So it'll be the Governors. Make that Aberdeen Central that will serve first. Get a little intro video going. So Aberdeen Central will serve first. We're ready to go. It'll be Grace Hinton that will receive. Lise Christofferson, Abby Kropp. That's off the hands and down, and a kill early on for Abby Kropp. And the Governors take a quick 1-0 lead on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Campbell Cronin now will serve for the Governors. She'll get the first serve for Pierre, and with the Governors leading 1-0 right away. This will be set by Waldo to the near side, tapped over. That's going to go down for a kill for Tara Neiman. And then Neiman will get Aberdeen Central on the board, and it's 1-1. And Arlie Waldo will now serve. Mayer to receive. Christofferson, that is going to be blocked by the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. It turns into a block point for Neiman and Burkhardt. And it's a 2-1 lead now for Aberdeen Central. It is Waldo that will receive. Christofferson, now it's going to be Kropp. That's over and dug out by Waldo. It comes to the set to the near side. That's going to be over and dug out. Kenny Withers had the opportunity. And it will be the Governors that get the point. A lift called against Aberdeen Central as a dig got back across the net. And we're tied now 2-2 on American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. It is now Ava Swenson that will serve. Aberdeen Central, Waldo will set near side, tipped by off the Burkhardt attack, and it's going to be now set to the near side for Kropp. But that's dug out. Far side attack for Burkhardt, right down the line, and Lauren Burkhardt, the freshman, will get her first kill to make it 3-2. And Aberdeen Central is up by 1 here in set number 1. Several subs all coming in here for Aberdeen Central. As Madison Miller will check in, along with also Olivia Miller. It'll be on the serve. Browers to receive it to Chris, make that to Grace Twilliger with that opportunity. She hits that one out in the first error of set number 1 for the Governors, hitting wise. It's now 4-2 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Mayer to receive. This will be off the hands and down. It's going to be a kill for Kendi Withers, and it's now a 5-2 advantage for Aberdeen Central. And Aberdeen Central has opened up a 3-point lead. Short serve off the net, so that's going to be a kill and make it 6-2. It's coming from Madison Miller, and she picks up the first ace of the ball game. 6-2 lead for Aberdeen Central. On the serve, Mayer to receive it. Christofferson now near side for Kropp. That's going to be a block for Aberdeen Central. It's now a 7-2 advantage for the Golden Eagles. As Kendi Withers gets the block shots. And a 5-point lead here in set number 1. Mayer to receive. Christofferson now reached to Williger. That is going to be tipped and then dug out. Waldo to the near side. Kendi Withers with an opportunity. That's going to be tipped and a kill to make it 8-2. As Withers will get her second kill, and Aberdeen Central is up by 6 early on here in set number 1. Browers to receive it all the way to the crowd. Christofferson was able to play it, and Twilliger a free ball here. Middle of the floor, that's going to be straight down. That's going to be a kill for Tara Neiman, 9-2, and that's going to force a timeout taken by Coach Stoscher. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
As community bankers, BankWest employees are deeply committed to supporting local causes, growing the local economy, and creating local opportunity. At a time when you can bank anywhere, we hope you choose BankWest. We'll be your financial partner for the long haul, helping you and your community achieve financial success. Bank West. Convenient, connected, committed. Member FDIC.
It is make that a 9-2 lead now for Aberdeen Central here in set number 1. John Winkler here on this Saturday afternoon with Jackson Youngworth back at the station. Govs find themselves down here early on against this Aberdeen Central squad, and it's not where you were hoping to be in this first initial set. Govs picked up the first point, but it's gone Aberdeen Central's way since then. Miller again still serving. Christofferson will set it for Kropp. That's going to be over, but dug out by Miller. Waldo sets to the far side, blocked by the Governors. It is now Christofferson, Broers to Kropp, dug out by Miller in the back row. Far side again. That one was tipped. Olivia Miller had that opportunity. Near side over from Withers, and easily dug out by Mayer. Now Terwilliger's chance. That is going to be blocked by Neiman, and it's a second block point, and it's a 10-2 lead for Aberdeen Central here in set number 1. Madison Miller again will serve. Short serve. Skips off the net, and the Governors can't play it for a third hit, and it's now 11-2, and it is all Aberdeen Central here in set number 1. A 9-point lead right now here early on this Saturday afternoon. Pierre, who played last night on the road at O'Gorman, trying not to show signs of fatigue, but seemed to be showing some signs of fatigue. As Hadley Hartu is in the game, and that's going to be a kill for the Golden Eagles again to make it now 12-2. I believe that kill was for Neiman, her third, and it's a 10-point advantage here in set number 1. Hanton and Hart ran into each other. Now it's Reese Terwilliger. That running attack is hit out, and it's a 13-2 lead now for Aberdeen Central. And the Governors have just not been able to get anything going here in this first set. Miller will serve. Broers. That one misplayed. That's going to be an ace, and it's now 14-2. And Aberdeen Central has been on a tear. Madison Miller continuing to serve. A 14-2 lead here in set number 1. This will be high up from Kropp on the reception, and then a set that wasn't accurate from Christofferson, still got over by Terwilliger, and then the block by the Governors finally puts an end to the run, and Reese Terwilliger will get the block shot points to make it 14-3. Not sure why we keep having music being played overall after a couple of points. Here's going to be the near side attack. That's going to be tipped. The Governors, they got a piece of it. Terwilliger might have been under the net, but they keep play continuing. Back row attack. That came from Madison Miller. Now it's over from Boddicker. More of a free ball for Aberdeen Central. And just barely over the net. Hanton came diving in on the dig, but it's still right back over for now Candy Withers in attack. Hanton to dig. Christofferson will set. Boddicker, that is tipped. And it's going to be Waldo over on the second hit. Boddicker was there. Kropp trying to push to the corner. Waldo again. This will be sent to the far side. That attack was blocked by Terwilliger. Middle of the floor, and putting it in the net was Neiman. And so finally the Governors pick up a couple of points here to make it 14-4. The first inning error by Aberdeen Central has had everything go right for them. Waldo will set far side. That's going to be over. Kimmel Boddicker. Christofferson, now Boddicker again. That is blocked by Withers and Neiman, and it's now 15-4. Andy Withers will get the block point. That's her second. As now Neiman will serve. It is Christofferson to Terwilliger. That's across court, and that's the winner for Reese Terwilliger. Just the second kill of this first set for the Governors, who are down by 10, 15-5. Reese Terwilliger will serve for the Governors, finding themselves down by 10 here in set number 1. Reese Terwilliger will serve, and we get a rotation violation against Aberdeen Central. So Pierre picks up a big point right there to make it a 9-point deficit, but big one to pick up. All you had to do is just serve the ball over. Just serve the ball. Sawyer Barr is a libero. She will receive that serve. Abby Kropp, who got it. Christofferson called for the next hit. She barely got over to it in time. That'll be set in the middle of the floor, and there's going to be a kill for Ashley Wengler to make it 16-6. And Pierre's right back down by 10. Emma Dorer will check in to go back to serve. The 5'6" sophomore setter. Dorer on the serve. It is Kropp to receive it. Christofferson's second hit attack. Barr was able to dig it out. It'll be to the middle of the floor. Withers make that opportunity, make that Waldo the opportunity. Then Christofferson again. Waldo across. Hanson, Christofferson. Now in the middle of the floor for Cronin, but Campbell Cronin will hit that one out. And it's now a 17-6 lead for Aberdeen Central. Amador again will serve. It is Brewers to receive it. Christofferson, Boddicker. That is dug out over on the second hit, but hit out by Wengler. It was dug out by Madison Miller, and then Wengler hit it just a bit too far off to the side, and it's 17-7. But again, Pierre doesn't want to continue to play point for point with Aberdeen Central right now. Down by 10, they've got to find multiple points in a row and in a hurry. Barr pushes the corner. Hanton is there. Christofferson is now Michaela Sherwood. That's going to be a kill for Michaela Sherwood, her first of the night. And it's 17-8. And Elise Christofferson again will serve here for the Pierre Governors. Christofferson puts it in the nets. It's now 18-8. First service error by the Governors. But overall, that was be their 9th serve. Like that they're just their 8th serve of the day. Campbell Cronin, Christofferson will set for Boddicker. That is going to be blocked. Hanton at the net. And it's going to be a point for Aberdeen Central, as the net battle was won by Burkhardt. And it's 19-8. Aberdeen Central leading by 11 here in set number 1. Campbell Cronin, Christofferson. This will be to make that Michaela Sherwood to get her second kill. And first Governor to get 2 kills. Jordan Mayer is checked in. So Mayer back to serve with a 19-9 game. Mayer's serve, that'll be to the near side, all the way to the scores table, and didn't get over on the third hit. Michaela Sherwood a chance. That is going to be blocked, and it's going to be Wengler with the block. That's the 5th block shot for a point for Aberdeen Central here in set number 1, as it's now 20-9. Sawyer Barr is back to serve here for Aberdeen Central. Mayer to receive it. Christofferson will go the near side for Kropp right down the line. And Abby Kropp has made this 20-10. Go back to Campbell Cronin. Cronin will serve with the Governors down by 10, and another service error. That one goes out on the near side. Second service error by the Governors. And that will bring up now Arlie Waldo. It is Mayer that receives it, sliding down to Williger with the hitting attempt, but that's dug out by Burkhardt. Then Withers' chance, that is blocked, and then played back by Aberdeen Central. Burkhardt will attack and hit that one out to make it 21-11. Third hitting error by Aberdeen Central here in this first set. And the Governors down by 10, still here in set number 1. Ava Swenson will serve here for the Governors. The 5'5" junior. Aberdeen Central barely got it over. Good play to get it across. Kropp with a chance. That's going to be a kill for Abby Kropp to make it 21-12. And Kropp's got her 3rd kill. And the Governors, although they're down by 9, Crop does have the match, tied for the match eye right now with 3 kills. As Swenson will serve. This will be Waldo to set to the near side for Burkhardt. That's tipped. One-handed dig by Hanson, and then both Mayer and Christofferson dove forwards on it successfully, and Burkhardt will pick up her 3rd kill. Madison Miller will check in, as well as also Olivia Miller. So both Miller girls are in, and Madison Miller will go back to serve. After the timeout taken here by the Pierre Governors. 22-12, Pierre is down by 10 in set number 1. Back in 30 seconds here on KCCR. We're watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping wants to make it easy for you to get that lush green lawn and that yard haven that you've been dreaming of. Visit dakotasprinkler.com to make appointments for sprinkler system spring startup, service calls, fall winterization, and landscaping quotes. Trust Dakota Sprinkler and Landscaping's professionals to get you through the planning and installation to make your landscaping needs a reality. Visit dakotasprinkler.com today.
Governors with a 22-12 deficit in the American Family Insurance. Brittany Schiffelbein scoreboard. But the Govs find themselves down by lots here in this first set. Taking their second time out. This was the rotation that got the Governors in trouble. Madison Miller serving. And it was a lot of points in a row from the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. This will be a free ball, though. Brewers put it on the bottom of the backboard in the basketball hoop to make it 23-12 for Aberdeen Central. They're just 2 points away now from closing this first set out. And a short serve, Miller on the serve. Crop received it and put it back across the net. Tipped at the net, played up in the air. It's going to be Crop again. That's going to be back for the Governors. Christofferson got it over. Waldo. This will be almost misplayed on the set. Withers, and then a lift is called against Reese Terwilliger. And Withers will pick up her 3rd kill. 24-12. Governors are down by 12 and have to score the next 12 points. Otherwise, the set 1 will go to Aberdeen Central. Miller on the serve. Make that Brewers to receive. Terwilliger off the net. Barr got the dig. And then it will be over from Barr on the 3rd hit. And the Governors just let it fall. And Sawyer Barr will get the kill. And it's 25-12 in set number 1 over the Pierre Governors. Aberdeen Central handles the first set easily over Pierre. 13-point advantage, 13-point win, 25-12 in set 1. Back in 2 minutes for set number 2. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
We might not be the largest repair shop in town, but we take pride in what we do. We want to make the experience as painless as possible for you. So we will work with your insurance company on your claim from beginning to the end. Locally owned with 50 years combined in the shop, Wheelhouse Auto Body will take the stress off of you. Wheelhouse Auto Body at 720 North Garfield, or contact them at 605-494-0436. 605-494-0436 or wheelhouseautobody@gmail.com.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates. At your service, at your side. With offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
The Swartz Agency, operating in the Pierre-Fort Pierre area since 2006, wants to welcome Cooper Swartz, our newest licensed agent, joining Ryan and Sylvia. Home and auto insurance, we cover it. Commercial and farm insurance, we cover it. Remember, quotes are free, and the chances are the Swartz Agency can save you money on your policy and provide the same or better coverage. Call Ryan, Sylvia, or Cooper at 224-0707. That's 224-0707. Are you building or remodeling your house? Looking for a trustworthy plumber? We all have to deal with a plumbing problem every now and then. Why not let the experts handle it for you? Contact Matt with Graves Plumbing at 222-8400. Graves Plumbing, the go-to for all your plumbing needs. Don't forget to visit them on Facebook to check out the excellent work they've done. Call Matt at Graves Plumbing today
at 222-8400. That's 222-8400.
It is a 25-12 win in set number 1 for the Pierre Governors over Aberdeen Central. As we welcome you back here on this Saturday afternoon, Governors with the first set loss, and they've got to find something here. This is not the start that they were hoping to have. They're fall in the first set by 13 points, and was all Aberdeen Central. And Pierce, I wouldn't even say they looked real tired in that first set. It's just Aberdeen, especially in that rotation with Masson Miller serving. That was where they won that set. And the Governors, I mean, they pretty much played even outside of that rotation. And if they can clean that up, it's going to be a much closer second set. Ava Swenson will serve first to get us going here in this second set. Nearly an ace, but it will be off the hands of Wengler and a service or hitting error, and a 1-0 lead for the Pierre Governors to open up set number 2. Overall had 11 kills in that first set, did the Golden Eagles to 5 kills, and then Swenson will put it in the nets, and the Governors have their third service error of the match. 3 hitting errors for both teams in set number 1. As Barr will serve, Christofferson. Now it's going to be Campbell Cronin that will hit that one long to make it now a 2-1 lead for Aberdeen Central. Sawyer Barr will serve. That in the nets. First service error, the libero Barr. And it's now a 2-2 tie here in sets number 2. Campbell Cronin will serve here for the Governors. This will be at the net. Kropp pushes it down and puts it down for the kill to make it 3-2. Abby Krause with her 4th kill so far here of this match. And Pierre is back on top now, 3-2 here in set number 2. Cronin off the serve. It skipped off the net. Lauren Burkhardt. That's going to be dug out by Swenson. Christofferson was able to pass it back towards the middle of the floor. Sherwood with a free ball. Comes back over for Neiman. And Tara Neiman will make it 3-3. And her 4th kill of the night, or of the afternoon. Early Waldo will go back to serve. Right over the nets. That was a hard line hit by Waldo on the serve. Then to Williger. That one lands right on the line. Her shot was blocked by Withers. And the third block shot in a first set that saw Aberdeen Central pick up 5 points off block shots. They've now got their 6th of the day with a block shot, and there's another ace. Kropp and Swenson were right next to each other, and Waldo will pick up the ace. Third, and make that the 4th ace now of the day for Aberdeen Central. They lead at 5-3 over the Golden Eagles. Waldo again. Swenson will receive it. Christofferson to Williger. Barr was able to dig it out. Now Withers a chance. That one is tipped. It is Sherwood high up in the air to Williger with a chance. That is blocked. Now it's going to be Christofferson to the corner. Waldo sets it. Tapped up. Governors got over to it. Free ball coming from Kropp. It is now far side for Burkhardt. That's tipped. Governors are able to still get it over between Christofferson, Twilliger, and back to Christofferson again. Burkhardt another chance. It was not touched, and Burkhardt hit it long. And the Governors pick up a long rally point to make it 5-4 as they're down by 1 now here in set number 2. Ellie Browers will go back to serve with the Governors down by 1. Barn to receive it. Waldo near side Burkhardt. She'll go now from the right over to her left to get her 4th kill to make it 6-4, and Aberdeen Central stays on top by 2 here in this second set. Masson Miller back to serve. Again, the Governors, they got to find something here to not let Aberdeen Central roll away with this second set. Miller will pick up the ace. She's got her 4th ace now of the match. And whatever Madison Miller is doing on her serve, it has been all effective. Swenson again. That one stays in play. The Governors catch a break. That was going into the bleachers. Now it's going to be Neiman with a chance. That's blocked by Terwilliger. Far side, make that near side Withers, and the Governors will keep that from going too far from Madison Miller serving as Kennedy Withers put that in the nets. Third hitting error of the set already for Aberdeen Central. And 3 of the 6 points for the Governors. They don't have that score right. It's 7-5, Aberdeen Central over the Pierre Governors right now. They're talking about the score, but it is a 2-point advantage for Aberdeen Central. They had a 7-4 lead right before then. They're checking the score. I believe they're checking the score, but should be 7-5 right now with Aberdeen Central leading by 2. And the crowd cheering as Ryan Munson saying that Jared Lutmer has won the state championship in the class of AA boys rank. Time of 15-19, so he has won the AA state championship. Governor boys finished in 7th, Governor girls finished in 9th. Well, they got 7-6 right now, and maybe they're just saying when Pierce scores again, they won't change that, as it's going to be Neiman with an opportunity. That's going to be dugouts, back row attack for Madison Miller. Christofferson now to Williger. That is tipped. Barr was able to play it. Now far side. That one is going to be Kropp. Christofferson. It is going to be to Williger. That's dug out by Madison Miller. Far side attack. That one goes straight down, and what should be an 8-5 lead right now here for Aberdeen Central, with Olivia Miller picking up her first kill. Almost positive it's 8-5, not 8-6. As Neiman with the serve is going to be now to Williger. That's going to go down for a kill to make it 8-6. They say that he's got 8-7. And Reese Terwilliger will get the kill. I don't know where the extra point came from. You had 3 hitting errors and 2 kills for the Governors. As this will be out of play. This will be Reese Terwilliger that doesn't necessarily get the ace, but does pick up the point. As we got 8-8 on the scoreboard. I don't believe that's the right one, but it is. We'll go ahead and jump up there with them at 8-8. This will be hit over. Boddicker. It is Christofferson. Cronin trying to go to the corner. Nice diving dig, and that's all they can get for Madison Miller, as Campbell Cronin will give the Governors a 9-8 lead. Campbell Cronin puts the Governors up by 1, 9-8. This will be right on the line. That's going to be an ace for Reese Terwilliger to make it 10-8. A timeout will be taken by Coach Bindendagel. Governors have a 10-8 lead on their first ace of the afternoon. 10-8 is our score here in set 2. Back in 30 seconds here on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
At Shane's Pharmacy, your health care is important, and Shane wants to be the pharmacist to take care of you. Shane's Pharmacy will make sure your prescriptions are filled in a timely manner. They will answer your questions, and they will even deliver to your home or office. Call 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy, the pharmacy you know and trust. The number again is 223-9200. Shane's Pharmacy in Fort Pierre, proud to support high school athletics.
As we welcome you back here, the Pierre Governors have a 10-8 lead on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shuffleby scoreboard. They lead it by 2 here in this second set, trying to get back even with Aberdeen Central. They've got work in front of them. Lost the first set 25-12 to the Golden Eagles, and as Reese Terwilliger will serve, Sawyer Barr to receive. Waldo far side, Wangler off the net, but dug out by Boddicker. Now to come back, Boddicker to take a step back. She's still looking for that first kill. Near side for Withers, dug out by Growers. Now Kropp the back row attack. Waldo, middle of the floor, and Wengler goes straight down to get the kill. Ashley Wengler's her second, and it's 10-9. Governors lead it by 1. And the serve goes back to Aberdeen Central. And Medora will go back to serve here for Aberdeen Central. It'll be Brewers to receive. Christofferson now for Kropp. That goes down. Make that Boddicker. And Campbell Boddicker will get the kill to make it 11-9. Christofferson is back to serve with Michaela Sherwood checking back in for Ellie Brewers. Christofferson on the serve, hits into the net, another service error, fourth one of the day for the Governors. Second one from Christofferson, and it's now 11-10. Olivia Miller will serve. Kropp to receive. Christofferson now for Boddicker. Got it across in the third hit. That one blocked by Cronin, but it comes back for Aberdeen Central. Now it's Burkhardt on the far side. Skips off the net and dug out by Kropp. Now Cronin. That is going to be dug out. Waldo, far side for Burkhardt again. Kropp with the dig. Hampton to go over and play it. And then a free ball coming from Kropp. Barr, near side. It's going to be Wengler that will go for the attack and the kill. And Ashley Wengler makes it now 11-11 here in this second set. Olivia Miller to serve here for Aberdeen Central. Kropp to receive it. Christofferson now far side for Boddicker. That is going to be dug out at the net. Hit high to the corner. Stayed in play. And it's going to be a kill for Waldo. And it's now 12-11. And a timeout will be taken by Coach Tiffany Stosher. 12-11. Governors down by 1 now here in the second set. Back in 30 seconds here on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
I can't believe I just scratched that car. Find my insurance card.
Dude, what do you have in this glove box? Ew, are these socks dirty?
Forget about the socks. I need my insurance card.
Just pull it up on the State Farm mobile app.
But I can do that? Oh, hey, I can do that.
Yeah, it's called service.
I can file a claim in here, too?
Yeah, it's called service.
Whoa, I can call my agent, too?
It's called service.
See the team at Potsdam State Farm. Visit insuredwithbecky.com.
It is 12-11 in the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. The Pierre Governors down by 1 here in set number 2. And it will be the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles and Olivia Miller to go back to serve. As the Govs trail it by 1 here in this second set. Miller on the serve. Olivia Miller, that is. Hampton to receive. Christofferson now for Sherwood. That is going to be hit out by Michaela Sherwood. And a 13-11 lead now for the Golden Eagles. Second hitting air of the set only for the Governors. 5th of the day. They had 21 last night to O'Gorman's 26. Kropp comes flying in from the back row on the attack, but it's dug out, and then it's going to be Wengler that goes right over the top of Abby Kropp for the kill. And Wengler's now got 3 in this set, 4 in total, and it's 14-11. The Governors trailing by 3 here in the second set. Miller will serve. Cronin, Christofferson, and Campbell Cronin will pick up the kill to make it 14-12. And Campbell Cronin, her second kill of the night. Ava Swenson will be back in. From right to left of the serve, Swenson to the front of the nets on the reception. Wengler off the nets, and it's going to go down for a kill. It was off the right next to the antenna, and then it hit right in the middle of the floor. And Wengler's got her 5th kill and 4th of this set now for Aberdeen Central. Barr will serve. It is Swenson to receive it. Christofferson now for Kropp. That's off the hands. That's a kill to make it 15-13. And Abigail Kropp's got 5 kills in total. She's tied for the match high again with now Ashley Wengler. And it's 15-13, Aberdeen Central leading by 2 as Cronin will serve again. Barr at the reception. Now it's Burkhardt. That goes off the antenna. And it's now 15-14 on Burkhardt's hitting air, the 4th of the set, 7th overall. And so now the Governors down by 1 here in this second set. Cronin will serve. Waldo, far side, Burke. That one is just out by Burkhardt, and the Governors have tied it back up at 15. Third hitting error of the set by Lauren Burkhardt. Tied up at 15 here in the second set. This will be high up, far side, Burkhardt. That one tapped, and it's going to get over and down. Might have been touched by the Governors at the net. And Lauren Burkhardt will pick up her 5th kill to make it now 16-15. Early Waldo will serve. It is Kropp to receive it. Comes back to Kropp. And that's going to be Abby Kropp with the kill as Maddie Sandvig was back there, and a little miscommunication with her and Sawyer Barr. And it's now 16-16. And Kropp picks up kill number 6. Ellie Browers will serve. Waldo, far side, Withers from the left side hit that one out, and the Governors have retaken the lead, now 17-16. And 6 hitting errors in this set now for Aberdeen Central, and giving the Governors some life here in this second set. Browers again on the serve. Burkhardt will come in. She hits that one out as well, and it's now 18-16. Burkhardt's got 4 hitting errors, and a timeout taken by Coach Bindanago. Governors lead at 18-16 here in this second set. Back in 30 seconds here on KCCR. Also watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Stolken Peterson LLP has been your local CPA firm for over 40 years, offering tax preparation, bookkeeping, payroll, and consulting services. If your business, farm, or ranch needs professional, accurate, and reliable services, we are your firm. Our clients are our #1 priority. If you need a higher level of accounting service, give us a call at 605-224-5828. That's Stolken Peterson LLP, 222 East Missouri Avenue in Pierre.
Back here as the Pierre Governors, they are leading by 2 here in this second set. This will be Barr, far side. It's a free ball here for the Governors. Ooh, that was really close to going out, but it's still play with the Governors. Reese Terwilliger will try and play it. At least Christofferson, a net violation called against Aberdeen Central to make it now 19-16. So a 3-point advantage now for the Governors on American Family Insurance. Brittany Schoffelbein scoreboard. So the Govs now with that 3-point advantage. Ellie Browers to serve. No timeouts remaining for Aberdeen Central. Their Governors are trying to tie this one back up. The attack by Withers was blocked. Christofferson to Williger. A couple of players got in the net. It's high up again, miscommunication. Burkhardt right on the line in the corner. And Lauren Burkhardt makes it 19-17. She's now got 6 kills. On the serve will be Madison Miller. This is the danger spot here for the Governors. The rotation that Aberdeen Central is in with Miller serving. Swenson to receive it. Christofferson running attack by Twilliger, but that is blocked. Twilliger a second attack. Again dug out by Withers. Back row attack coming from Maddie Miller. Swenson with a diving dig, and then Christofferson can't keep it up from the net. It is now 19-18. So it's a 1-point advantage now here for the Governors in this second set. And now Maddie Miller again will serve. Browers right at the line, had to play it. Near side for Kropp. That is blocked. Swenson got it back across. Diving play from Terwilliger. Now it's going to be Kropp to try and get to the corner. It is Waldo, far side. That attack is going to be missed by Swenson on Olivia Miller's chance to make it now 19-19 here in this second set. Set number 2 is at 19-19. Aberdeen Central took the first set 25-12. And then an ace coming from Maddie Miller. And the Governors struggled in this rotation the last time in set number 1. It's 20-19 Aberdeen Central. They have the lead by 1 here late in set number 2. Back in 30 seconds here on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Building a home. It's the biggest investment most of us make in a lifetime. Not to mention, it's a decision that, well, you pretty much live with day and night. Quality of the workmanship stares back. Two 2523. Quality workmanship and materials are completed on time. Kruger Contracting. In a word, quality. Call 222523.
It is a 20-19 lead for the Pierre Governors. Make that Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. And now set number 2. Madison Miller at the timeout on the serve. Christofferson will set far side. Kropp got it over, got it down for the kill to make it 20-20. And Abby Kropp, her 4th kill of this set, 7 now in the match. And Pierre has tied it up at 20. Both teams without any timeouts the rest of this second set. This is a big one for the Governors to pick up. They have to win this second set. This will be Waldo. Far side. That one is tipped and then dug out to Grace Hanton. Christofferson will set it over for Boddicker. That got it down for a kill to make it 21-20. And Campbell Boddicker just got her 2nd, and the Governors need her to start picking up more kills, get her more involved. They want to come back and win this contest. Waldo on the set, over from Olivia Miller. Christofferson will set it for Twilliger off the nets and down. Waldo couldn't dig it cleanly. The Governors got the kill. Reese Twilliger just her 3rd. Also need to get her going as well to the Governors. Cronin and Sherwood each with 2 kills, along with Boddicker, and 3 for Terwilliger. 22-20, free ball upcoming here for the Governors. Brewers, it is Christofferson. Terwilliger hit that one out. 22-21. And Reese Terwilliger, her 3rd hitting error of the afternoon. And Pierce still leads it by 1, though. 22-21. Here in set number 2. Taryn Neiman on the serve. Kropp. Christofferson, it is now Terwilliger. That is going to be tipped. It's played back again. Going to be over on the free ball here for the Governors. Christofferson, Terwilliger. That is going to be dug out by Waldo. They're looking for a net violation. Was Christofferson. Doesn't matter. Reese Terwilliger gets the kill to make it 23-21. 4 kills now on the afternoon for Reese Terwilliger. Governors 2 points away from tying this and sending us to a 3rd set, 1-1. Terwilliger, that one is out on the serve, 23-22. The Governors have picked up 5 service errors, just 1 ace, and on the flip side, 6 aces for Aberdeen Central and 1 for the Golden Eagles. 1 service error for the Golden Eagles. Christofferson, Campbell Boddicker, that is tipped and then dug out. Far side, over, blocked by Pierre, but stays up, bar played it. Far side attack again, looking for empty space. Boddicker was over there. Goes back for Boddicker, tapped over the wall. Sliding in to make the play is Aberdeen Central. Off the net is going to be, oh, they're saying that was not, they said it was tipped. They said it was tipped. There was no possible way that that ball was tipped to the net. That hit the, that didn't even make it up to the top of the net. There's no way it got to the top of the net to be tipped. Oh boy, that's a tough break for the Governors who had picked up that point. I don't know how the ball got up to the top of the net to be touched at all. But we'll redo the point. Aberdeen Central didn't get it. Pierre didn't get it as well. It is Brewers, Christofferson, that will set for Boddicker. Puts it down for the point to make it 24-22. Boddicker gives the Governors now 2 set points to try and make this a 1-1 tie. Hadley Hart will check in to serve. Hart looking to serve to send us to set number 3, tied 1-1. The lefty on the serve. It is going to be received by Aberdeen Central. Far side attack. That is going to be down for a kill right on the back line to make it 24-23. Olivia Miller. And the Governors have to pick up this point. Olivia Miller is the one that will serve. Michaela Sherwood checking in for Ellie Browers. And they're not going to let the substitution happen. And so Browers has to be on the front line here for the Governors. Miller on the serve. Krop to receive it. Christofferson will set for Boddicker and have put it into the net. So it's now 24-24. So in hitting air by the Governors keeps the set moving. The Governors had that opportunity in set 3 to go up 2-1 on O'Gorman. Ended up being a 29-27 loss. And it took the wind out of the sails for the Governors. Christofferson will set. Cronin got a piece of it. Was over and dug out by Doer. And then hit outs by number 19, Ashley Wengler. And it's now 25-24. Governors are back up by 1. Ava Swenson that will check in for Boddicker. And it will be Swenson to try and serve to get the Governors again tied up 1-1 in sets. On the serve from Swenson. That's long. Service error from Ava Swenson. And it's 25-25. Sawyer Barr will serve now for Aberdeen Central. So here is the serve for Sawyer Barr. It is Hampton to receive it. It's going to be Cronin that played it, and then Sherwood to the back line. It's still available for Aberdeen Central. Burkhardt will get the kill. And Aberdeen Central takes the lead, and they have their first opportunity at set points. 26-25. Aberdeen Central leads it by 1. Sawyer Barr will serve. It is Hanson to receive. Christofferson. It is Krop. That is tipped but dug out by the Golden Eagles. Far side, Burkhardt blocked and out. And the Governors drop set number 2. 27-25. Governors fall in set 2. Now they've got to come from a 2-0 deficit. Back in 2 minutes with set number 3. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
We all have had to fix little things. Loose screw? Get a screwdriver. Nail coming up? Find a hammer. Bolt coming loose? Get some wrenches. Sometimes these little things tend to make us think we can fix big things. Plug drain? Call Allied Plumbing. Water heater leaking? Call Allied Plumbing. Sewer backed up? Trust me. Leave it to the professionals and rely on your ally. Call Allied Plumbing. 75 years of combined experience. It speaks for itself. Allied Plumbing, 494-2001.
Hello, I'm Pastor Jeff Lathrop of Pierre First United Methodist Church, and I'd like to invite you to join us in person for worship on Sunday mornings at 8:30 a.m. or 11 a.m. You can also join us on Facebook Live or on KCCR 1240 AM, 98.9 FM for our Sunday morning broadcast at 11 a.m. Come worship with us at First United Methodist Church, where you will find open hearts, open minds, and open doors.
Let Country Carpet and Flooring help you update your home or office with the latest fashion trends. With over 30 years of experience, we can help you find the right flooring or window treatments for your needs. Stop down to 414 East Sioux Avenue or call for an appointment at 224-9297 for your free consultation and go Cubs!
At Anderson Rumpke Dental, we want to change the way your family views the dentist. Let's replace your fear of the dental chair with personal service and a friendly and inviting atmosphere. Using state-of-the-art technology, we offer same-day crowns, save you time and money, as well as dental implants, orthodontics, veneers, teeth whitening, and much more. Anderson Rumpke Dental, located at 1521 North Harrison Avenue in Pierre. At Anderson Rumpke Dental, we also offer sedation dentistry. If you like the idea of getting all your dental work done while you sleep, sedation dentistry might be right for you. Anderson Rumpke Dental. Call us today at 224-6111.
As we welcome you back here at Pierre Governors, they have a 2-0 deficit to try and come back from, with Aberdeen Central taking that second set 27-25. The Governors in back-to-back days now have dropped sets that have gone past the 25 mark, and the Govs have got to find something here, and they are down 2-0 and will have to win these next three, because this becomes desperation time for this Aberdeen Central, or for this Pierre Governor team against Aberdeen Central. In that second set, it was 15 kills for Aberdeen Central, as well as also then 12 kills for the Pierre Governors. And 4 hitting errors for the Governors, but for Aberdeen Central, they had 8 hitting errors. So 7 for the Governors in total, 11 for Aberdeen Central, but the kill shots 26-18 in favor of Aberdeen Central as we head into set number 3. We've got coverage on Tuesday. Pierre Governor Volleyball will host the Brookings Bobcats. We'll have coverage at 6:30 and first serve at 7 o'clock. Then on Thursday, we'll also have a Pierre Governor football with a 7 o'clock kickoff, with the Pierre Governors hosting Spearfish in the first round of the 11 AA playoffs. Blake Dean will join me for that call on Thursday nights. It'll be Grace Hansen to receive this serve. Elise Christofferson, Abby Kropp. That is going to be dug out by Burkhardt. Far side, back for Burkhardt. Blocked by the Governors. And a block shot and a block points for Michaela Sherwood. And Pierre opens up the third set with the first points. And only the second block points for Pierre. Campbell Cronin will serve. This will be set back far side. Burkhardt tapped over. Abby Kropp, now Christofferson. Sherwood, there's a kill for Michaela Sherwood. She's got the first 2 points for the Governors to try and get them back in this one. Didn't have a kill in the second set, but she does have 3 overall now, with the Governors leading 2-0 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Campbell Cronin serve goes long, and the Governors' woes continue. From the service line, 7 errors to just 1. And 6 aces to just 1 in favor of Aberdeen Central. There's a service error, gives the Governors a point right back in the serve. 3-1 is our score now, with that one being long from Waldo. Sawyer Barr and Arlie Waldo, the 2 service errors. 5 aces for Madison Miller. Ellie Browers will serve here for the Governors. Barr to receive. Waldo comes near side. Burkhardt, that is going to be off the antenna. And Burkhardt, while she does have 8 kills, has been, I wouldn't say necessarily inconsistent, but she's now picked up overall 6 hitting errors to the 8 kills that she has. This will be to the net. Kropp try to put it down, but that one was played back by Burkhardt. That's over, and then Twilliger hit it in front of Christofferson. And that'll be a kill for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. I think it was Neiman that will pick up the kill. It's her 5th, and it's now 4-2. Madison Miller in the serve. That one misplayed by Browers, and there's another ace. 6-1 of the day for Madison Miller. And a 4-3 lead for Aberdeen Central. 4-3, make that for the Pierre Governors, but the 6th ace overall. Miller on the serve. Hansen, Christofferson, now to his Kropp. That's off the hands. That's down for a kill for Abby Kropp. And a 5-3 lead for the Governors, and 8 kills now for Abby Kropp. From right to left on the serve, it'll be Waldo, far side. That is going to be blocked by the Governors. Goes back over. It is going to be for a chance for Terwilliger. Dug out by Waldo. Nice one-handed diving dig. On the far side attack, Hampton will dive in for the dig. Christofferson put it behind her to try and get that quick point. Withers with that chance. High dig from Browers. Pass goes back to the back row for Hampton to push to the corner. Barr now to be set for Neiman. Blocked by the Governors. Stayed alive. Quick couple hits from Aberdeen Central, and across for Crop to dig out. Bonaker's chance. That is going to be dug out. Second hit attack. Brewers right there for the Governors. And then almost overset by Christofferson. And then that's going to be a point for the Governors. Going over the top of the net was Aberdeen Central. That was still on the Governors' side. And Aberdeen Central does not pick up the point. And it's a 6-3 lead. Pierce stays and gets that the benefit of that call. Abby Crop will serve. It is Waldo to set to the near side. That is blocked by the Governors. High up, it got across. Christofferson ends up putting it out on the far side line. And it's now a 6-4 lead for the Governors here in set 3. Got to win set number 3 as you're listening to KCCR Pierre Riverfront Broadcasting Station. Got to win set 3 and then go after set 4 whenever that time rolls around. Christofferson will send it back to Terwilliger. That one is dug out towards the student section. Not a big student section for this contest. Christofferson, Waldo, now near side for Withers. That goes off the net. Did not hit the antenna. It is now Campbell Boddicker. That one looked like maybe been net violation as well. Now Withers, that's going to be down for a kill, and Kennedy Withers will pick up the kill. She was quiet in set 2 without one, but she's now got 4 overall, with 3 in the first set, and now that first one here in set number 3. 6-5 lead for the Governors here in set 3. Hanton, there's Withers that will put it into the nets. Her third hitting air, and it's 7-5. Hanton's reception of the serve went back across the nets, and Withers mistimed the hits, as it's now Reese Terwilliger that will serve. And will serve it out, and it's now 7-6. The Governors now with 8 service errors. 2 from Swenson, Cronin, Christofferson, and Terwilliger. So just 1 ace. Amador will serve. Brewers is going to get called for the lift, and it's now an 8-6 lead. Doer with the ace. That one came a little bit faster on Brewers than maybe what she had originally thought. And it's 7-7 now here in set number 3. There's Brewers, Crop, now Boddicker. Keeps it inside the antenna, keeps it in play. Near side, tapped by Wengler, but it was tipped at the net by the Governors. Now Brewers will set for Boddicker. Dug out by Barr, comes back for Boddicker again, and another chance was tipped and dug out. Far side for Olivia Miller. Cronin keeps it alive. It's back for Boddicker another time. Back row, dug out by Madison Miller. Olivia Miller with a chance. Right there was Crop. Below the floor, Cronin pushed it to the near side, but that's dug out again by Aberdeen Central. That chance for Wengler was dug out by Brewers. Went back across the net. Now Boddicker on the second attack, and she'll get the kill. Campbell Boddicker keeps the Governors in front by 1. She has her 4th kill. As Hadley Hart now will check in, we'll go back to serve. The 5'6" sophomore. The lefty on the serve puts it in the bottom of the nets, and another service error by the Governors. 9th one of the day, and it's now 8-8. Olivia Miller will serve. Well, the down referee was saying that the Governors couldn't make the sub because they were late on it, but Michaela Sherwood was standing there for the majority of the time. And so the Govs will end up getting the serve. It had a little bit of help from the scores table. And now Elise Christofferson and Campbell Boddicker both over there. Christofferson more having the conversation with the up referee. 8-8 is her score here in set number 3. Olivia Miller will serve. It'll be far side for Boddicker. That's off the net, but then dug out still by Olivia Miller. And then Wengler will get the kill from the middle of the floor. It's now 9-8. And Wengler has 6 kills now in the contest. Olivia Miller again will serve. Cronin to receive it. Christofferson will set for Cronin, who put it in the net. It's now 10-8. And Cronin, her third hitting error. Governors have now 9 hitting errors. It is Kropp, Christofferson over from Boddicker. Barr to play it, middle of the floor again, Wengler. Kropp was able to get a piece of it. Boddicker had it across the net. Nice diving play from Olivia Miller. Free ball coming from Burkhardt. Christofferson will set it for Cronin. That's going to be dug out by the Golden Eagles. Burkhardt a chance. She's going to get the kill. Make it 11-8 for Aberdeen Central. Lauren Burkhardt has got her 9th kill, and a timeout taken here by the Pierre Governors. 11-8 here in the third set, back in 30 seconds here on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Every day you share personal information about yourself with others. You may write a check, charge fuel, rent a car, mail your tax returns, schedule a doctor's appointment, or post something on social media. Each transaction may share some sort of personal information, such as bank and credit card account numbers, social security number, name, address, or phone number. There are unscrupulous individuals, identity thieves, targeting these routine transactions, trying to gain your information to commit fraud. If you think somebody has stolen your identity, contact Consumer Protection at 1-800-300-1986.
It is a 11-8 lead for Aberdeen Central. Here in set number 3 of the American Family Insurance Brittany Shuffleby scoreboard. Olivia Miller will serve here for the Governors. Make that for the Golden Eagles. Aberdeen Central will still up by 3. We get a point for the Governors to hit violation against Aberdeen Central, and Pierre will pull within 2, now 11-9. Ava Swenson will go back to serve. Swenson to serve here for Pierre. Waiting to see here. And referee was looking at the card, and it will be a serve now for Swenson. Off the nets, and there's going to be an ace for Ava Swenson to make it 11-10. And so Swenson has given the Governors, they pull within 1 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shuffleby scoreboard. Down 2-0 in sets right now. Swenson on the serve. And right after the ace, point goes right back to Aberdeen Central. That one was hit about a foot too long. And it's a 12-10 lead now for the Golden Eagles. Sawyer Barr from left to right on the serve. Swenson to receive it. Christofferson. It is now going to be Kropp. That is going to be tipped. As played Waldo, far side Burkhardt. Christofferson. Swenson to Kropp. Make that a kill for Abby Kropp to make it 12-11. And Abigail Kropp has made this a 9-kill effort for her tonight. And the Governors trail by 1 here in set 3. Cronin on the serve. That's going to be an ace for Campbell Cronin. And it's 12-12. The Governors pick up their third ace. We're all tied up here in set number 3. Cronin again will serve. This will be played by Aberdeen Central. Far side Burkhardt. She'll hit that one out, and Aberdeen has given the lead back to the Pierre Governors. 13-12 for Govs on Burkhardt's 7th hitting error. Campbell Cronin again will serve. This will be off of Doer, but Doer will get a chance for a free ball. Sherwood almost didn't come up far enough for it. And then Kropp with one of her hardest hits was dug out. Right back set from Reese to Williger, and it's 14-12. The Governors take a 2-point lead, and that will force Coach Bindanago to take a timeout. Governors down by 2, up by 2, 14-12. But they're down by 2 in sets, 2-0. Back in 30 seconds here on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Since 1906, Dakota Prairie Bank has served Presho, Draper, and the Fort Pierre communities. Dakota Prairie Bank is a full-service bank with friendly, professional service. Stop in and visit with their professional staff and let them assist you in all your banking needs. Small enough to know you, large enough to offer the services you need. Dakota Prairie Bank with locations in Presho, Draper, and Fort Pierre. Member FDIC.
It is a 14-12 lead for the Pierre Governors right now here in set 3, down 2-0 in sets. As Campbell Cronin will go back to serve here for the Governors. Pierre is up by 2, but have to win this third set, have to come back from a 2-0 deficit. Neiman's chance was tipped and then dug out in the back line from Cronin. Chance for Sherwood. It's going to be a point for the Governors as Sherwood will get the kill. Well, they're going to give it to Reese Terwilliger instead. I don't know if that ever got across the net, but they give it to Reese Terwilliger. Her 6th kill of the evening, and the Governors the 15-12 lead. Nowhere misplayed that serve, but still alive, but a free ball from Burkhardt. It's now Christofferson. Terwilliger a chance, dug out by Barr. Lands back on top of Barr's back. And it's a kill for Reese Terwilliger another time. She's now got 7, and the Governors are up 15-12. I got 16-12 right now. It is Cronin on the serve. It is now Neiman. Kropp, Christofferson, Sherwood. That is dug out. Far side attack now from Burkhardt. It is Kropp, Christofferson again to set it for Sherwood. Got it across the net. Waldo was able to dig it out. Far side for Burkhardt. That's dug out by Swenson. Christofferson, that's going to be on the other side of the antennas. And Burkhardt will get the kill to make it 16-13. 10 kills now for Lauren Burkhardt. So Waldo now to serve. Governors still lead it by 3 here in this third set. Swenson, Christofferson, Terwilliger. That's going to be a kill for Reese Terwilliger to make it 17-13. 8 kills for Reese Terwilliger here tonight. Ellie Browers will go back to serve. Browers a hard serve. Going back to it, so it's going to go off the wall. That's going to be a point for the Governors, make it 18-13. Coach Bindanago is maybe looking at that second timeout. Not quite yet. We'll give Browers the ace, the 4th one of the afternoon for the Governors. First one for Browers. This will be set. Burkhardt comes in. Hampton with the diving dig back across the net. Now is Neiman's chance, and that's going to be a kill for Taryn Neiman to make it 18-14. Governors still lead it by 4. They're going to try to find a way to close out this third set. Get yourself a chance in set number 4. Madison Miller will serve. This will be hit out. That's a big break for the Governors. Miller was the one, has been the one with 6 aces, that when she gets into serve, that it has not gone so well for the Governors, but in hitting error, service error, is now 19-14. Governors lead it by 5 here in this third set. Waldo for Neiman on the near side. Browers to the corner, was able to dig it out. Goes back near side of the net for Boddicker. Her chance dug out by Barr. Tapped over by Neiman. Christofferson leaned in, and the Governors can't get it back across to the third hit. Make it now 19-15. And Neiman was able to pick up the kill. They're going to give Neiman the kill, which will be her 7th of the afternoon. As Neiman serves. Christofferson to Williger. That's dug out by Waldo. It'll be set. That one will be over and out by Aberdeen Central. I believe that one by Neiman, and it's now a 20-15 lead. The Governors still lead it by 5, trying to win this third set. Reese Terwilliger will serve. Barr to receive it. Waldo far side. That is going to be blocked by the Governors. Boddicker is now Terwilliger. It'll be, make that Terwilliger now after Christofferson had the set, but it was dug out by Maddie Miller. Terwilliger with the sliding dig, back across the net it went though. Tapped over, nearly maybe going out. Boddicker will keep it alive. Governors trying to find a way to get it across. It stayed inside the antennas. We're still moving, but it's still going to be a point anyway for Wengler to get the kill to make it 20-16. That was right at the antenna line. Governors had to go all the way to the bench. 20-16. Governors leading by 4 here in this second set. This will be Christofferson to the near side for Boddicker. She found open space, and Campbell Boddicker makes it 21-16. 5 kills now for Campbell Boddicker. Jordan Mayer will check in for Elise Christofferson to serve. Look at maybe Browers being now the setter for the Governors. As Mayer will serve. Barr now far side. That one into the net. It goes. A hitting air. Makes it 22-16. That one came from Olivia Miller. And the timeout taken by Coach Sandvig, or make that Coach Sandvig, Coach Bindennagel. Governors lead at 22-16. American Family Insurance, Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. Back in 30 seconds here on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Why am I so sore? There are everyday moments.
Hey, hold the ladder! Hold the ladder!
Oh. Yeah, that hurt. And there are epic moments.
Going! Class of 1995!
When a moment creates a health need, this is the experts at Avera Orthopedics. We're moving health forward. You can tell the story. Learn more at avera.org/orthopedics.
22-16. Governors are leading by 6 here in this third set. Over Aberdeen Central, Jackson Youngworth back at the station. John Wickley here on this Saturday afternoon. Governors have just 2 games remaining after this one concludes. Both home on Tuesdays against Brookings and Jefferson. There's an ace for Jordan Mayer to make it 23-16. And the Governors are 2 points away from sending us to a 4th set. Mayer again will serve. That one will be out though. Mayer a little bit juiced up after that ace. Gets the service error, and now it'll be Christofferson and Sherwood both checking in. Christofferson will check in for Mayer. Sherwood will check in for Browers. And so Christofferson, Sherwood both in, trying to create something new with Mayer serving in Christofferson's spot. Sherwood staying out for 1 extra rotation with Mayer serving, as Christofferson will get a lift called against her, 23-18. But Pierre still 2 points away from sending us to a 4 set. A 2-0 comeback has to start in set number 3. The Governors are 2 points away from making that happen, make that 1 point away from getting that first set won. Campbell Cronin straight down the middle of the floor to make it 24-18. Ava Swenson will check in for Campbell Boddicker. Swenson to serve to give the Governors just a 2-1 deficit. It'll be played back line, far side, Burkhardt over Hanson. Christofferson now for Sherwood. That is blocked and is going to land out, and the Governors will take set number 3. Michaela Sherwood with the kill, and Pierre has some life. 25-18 in set number 3. We head to set 4. Governors need to win that one as well. Back in 2 minutes here on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
AGE Corporation's Contractors and Crane Service is a proud supporter of Pierre Governor Athletics. For almost 60 years, AGE has been building South Dakota. For all your site work construction and crane work needs this season, AGE is here to help. Give them a call. AGE Corporation and Crane Service, 223-2732. That's 223-2732. AGE, proud supporters of local sports.
Vertical Electric has a long history of doing electrical work the right way. Economical service, professional work, and customer satisfaction is why they can say that. Vertical Electric can do residential, farm, and commercial projects. Doesn't matter if they are charged with new construction or a remodel project, to get it conducted. Contact the staff at Vertical Electric at 224-8684. They can light a spark into your next project. Vertical Electric, 224-8684. Home Care Services is a private agency committed to providing expert advice and specialized care to those who want to remain living independently at home. Home Care Services has a team of nurses, caregivers, and administrative staff that offers 30-plus years of in-home support services to our local community. For more information about Home Care Services, call 224-2273. Expert advice, professional care, Home Care Services, 224-2273, or online at homecareservicessd.com. Weatherall Roofing and Installation is a family-owned business that has served Central South Dakota for over 25 years. Weatherall Roofing and Installation specializes in metal roof restoration and flat roof repair. They also offer the highest quality installation using low-cell polyurethane foam and flow-in fiberglass. For all your roofing or installation needs, make Weatherall your first choice. And remember, just foam it.
It is a 2-1 set lead for Aberdeen Central now, but the Governors in this fourth set have a chance to send us to a fifth and deciding set. We're not quite done yet here at Riggs High School, as Aberdeen Central with the Governors that will serve first. Grace Hand is in for Reese Terwilliger, and everybody's set and ready to roll. Ava Swenson will be the first one to serve for the Governors with a 2-1 set advantage for Aberdeen Central. Swenson off the net. That's going to be an ace for Ava Swenson. And the Governors have started to come on here with the aces. They had just one through the first two sets. Now they've got themselves up to 6 in total. The only problem is that they've got 10 total service errors. Make that 11 service errors in total. Swenson on the serve. That's going to be another ace for Ava Swenson, back to back. And the Governors open up a 2-0 lead to start set number 4. A good start here for Pierre. With a 2-0 lead, Ava Swenson again will serve. This will be received on the back row by Candy Withers. That's blocked by the Governors. Campbell Cronin and Abby Krapp with the block to make it now a 3-0 lead. Campbell Cronin gets her first block point. 3 points coming from blocks for the Governors. They lead at 3-0. Swenson skipped off the net again, nearly had her third ace. Burkhardt's chance is tipped, and then it will be down, and Aberdeen Central finally gets on the board here in this fourth set. Burkhardt with her 11th kill overall tonight. Still not even in the evening yet. It's still 4:23 here in the capital city. So your Barr will serve. That's in the nets. A rare service error for Aberdeen Central, just their 4th one overall. And the second one from Sawyer Barr. Campbell Cronin now will serve again with the Governors leading 4-1. This will be nearly an ace for Cronin. Governors have served the ball really well to open up this fourth set. Christofferson now will set it for Michaela Sherwood. That's going to go down for a kill. The Governors take a 5-1 lead. And Michaela Sherwood with her first kill of the fourth set. 5th one overall, and Pierre has got a 4-point advantage here early on in set number 4. Cronin on the serve. It'll be over from Burkhart. Diving for it was Swenson. It's going to be now Sherwood. That's dug out on the back line. Middle of the floor, Wengler, Swenson high up in the air with the dig. Kropp keeps it to the middle of the floor, and Christofferson will just tab it across. Free ball here for Aberdeen Central. That's over, but easily dug by Cronin. Christofferson is set to the near side for Kropp. Right down the line it goes for a kill to make it 6-1. And Abby Kropp has got now 10 kills for herself here this afternoon. And Pierre's up 5 here in set number 4. Campbell Cronin again will serve. Governors lead it by 5, 6-1. This will be from Neiman. Cronin got a piece of it. It's going to be now for Kropp. Trying to get to the back line. Barr is there to dig it out. Far side for Burkhart. Tapped over. Kropp is there to dig it out. Christofferson, Terwilliger. Just got a piece of it. Had to be careful not to get called for a lift. Coming near side. Over from Waldo, but Sherwood digs it out. Christofferson with the set. Kropp got it over, got it down, and Abby Kropp makes it 7-1. And timeout will be taken by Coach Bindanago here. We're just 8 points in the sets. And Abby Kropp and the Pierre Governors up 7-1 here in set number 4. Back in 30 seconds here on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
At AgTegra, we're leveraging the power of the cooperative to benefit our farmers and ranchers, their families, and local communities. We're creating jobs for your neighbors and putting money back into our communities. We're lending a hand in our rural fire departments, food banks, and 4-H and FFA programs. That's what local is all about. When you do business at AgTegra, you help us make a difference in your community. AgTegra, strong, stable, dependable, and local.
It is a 7-1 lead here for the Pierre Governors in set number 4 over the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. Jackson Youngworth back at the station, jumping here on this Saturday afternoon. Campbell Cronin on the serve. It'll be Waldo far side for Burkhardt. That's going to be right on the line. Stays in for Burkhardt to make it 7-2. She's got both kills and both points for Aberdeen Central here in this 4th set. And she's now up to overall 12 kills this afternoon. Swenson to receive the serve. Christofferson, she gets in the net. Net violation against the Governors, and it's back-to-back points here for Aberdeen Central coming out of the timeout to make it now 7-3. Waldo will serve again. Off the net. That one was already being dived for was Swenson. So when it hit the net, Waldo gets the ace. And that is 9 aces now for Aberdeen Central. 7-4. Governors will still lead it by 3, but 3 straight points, and that will break the streak of those 3 straight points as Waldo serves it well out. And the Governors are up 8-4 now here in set number 4. Got to win this one to get us to a 5th set. Governors lost in 4 to O'Gorman last night. Pierre has yet to win a match in under 5 sets in quite some time. That is going to be hit out by Lauren Burkhardt. It's now a 9-4 lead here for the Pierre Governors in set number 4. Growers again will serve. This will be into the net it goes, and another service error by the Pierre Governors. As 14 service errors. Make that 12 service errors for the Governors. This will be set. Christofferson for Kropp right down the line again. That is right and in for Abby Kropp to make it 10-5. Kropp's had herself a strong 4th set. She's hitting the ball pretty hard right now. And a 10-5 advantage here for the Pierre Governors in the set number 4. This will be over from a serve and an ace for the Governors to make it 11-5. Abby Kropp gets her 2nd ace and appears up by 6 here in this 4th set. Trying to force it to go to 5. Barr, Waldo, near side. That is blocked up by the Governors. And then we get a violation, a 2-hit violation on Waldo. And it's now a 12-5 lead for the Governors. They lead it by 7 here in this 4th set. Barr on the serve receive. Far side from Olivia Miller. Dug out by the Governors. It is Bonaker's chance. That is going to be touched by Barr, and it's going to be a point for the Governors, 13-5. Campbell Bonaker has got her 6th kill, and it's an 8-point advantage now here for the Governors. And it will be Kropp to serve again. Skips off the net, played by Neiman. Far side attack. Olivia Miller will get the kill. That went off with 2 different Governors' hands. And it makes it 13-6. And Olivia Miller will pick up her 4th kill. Tara Neiman will go back to serve. 7-point advantage. This will be over in an ace. The Governors' miscommunication between Kropp and Browers makes it 13-7. And the first ace from Neiman. 6-point lead still here for Pierre in this 4th set. They dropped the first one 25-12, lost the second one 27-25. And now with the 4th set opportunity to try and send this to 5, they got a 6-point advantage. It is Miller. That is tipped to the net. Williger got to it. Christofferson will send it for Boddicker. To the line it goes and down for Campbell Boddicker. Get another kill, her 7th. And it's 14-7. Governors are back up, doubling up. Aberdeen Central. Reese Terwilliger will serve. And on that serve, Barr to receive it. It'll be Withers, dug out by Kropp. As Cronin got a piece of it, able to get it over on that third hit. That one's tapped over. Browers will come sliding in. Christofferson, Boddicker's chance. That's dug out, back across. It'll be now Browers. Have to get a pass over for Boddicker, dug out by Barr. Near side for Withers. That's tipped and Kropp is there. Christofferson is set middle of the floor for Cronin. It was tipped and dug by Waldo. Now back for Withers. Tap with the right hand. Back across by the Governors. A diving play by Kropp. Far side attack for Miller. Dug out again by Kropp. Christofferson to Williger for the back row. Barr high up in the air. Played back by Madison Miller. Olivia Miller gives a free ball for the Governors now to play. Christofferson will give it back for Boddicker, and she put it in the net. A long rally and a hitting error by Campbell Boddicker. And it's 14-8. Emma Doer will serve here for Aberdeen Central. From left to right, it is Kropp to receive it. Christofferson back for Kropp. That one just over the nets. That's going to get down for a kill, and Abby Kropp will make it 15-8. Fourth kill of the set for Kropp. It is 13 kills overall. Jordan Mayer on the serve. Right on the line and in. Jordan Mayer gets the ace, 16-8. Mayer's second ace, make that third ace. And the second timeout taken by Coach Bindernagel. Governors lead at 16-8 in this fourth set. Trying to send us to 5 back in 30 seconds here on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
This fall, take some time to think about your future. While the leaves make their way down to earth and the last sunset of summer leaves us with an autumn chill, it's time to grab the nearest foam finger and break up a face paint. Rush the stands with First Dakota National Bank and forget how to blink. All sports are back with jaw-dropping plays, an electric atmosphere, and epic scores. Make some noise with First Dakota National Bank. Open a new account online today at firstdakotaNationalBank.com. Member FDIC.
Coming out of the timeout, Pierre Governors lead at 16-8. That was the second timeout taken by Coach Bindernagel. So now the Governors, if they continue this, nothing that can stop them. But Mayer then will serve it in the nets, and it's another service error by the Governors, 16-9. Pierre's, I wouldn't say the season was on the line, but the home playoff game is on the line right now. Down 2-0, it did not look good. But now the Governors have a 7-point lead in this fourth set. Well, they still got to win this fourth set and then take the fifth set as well. Well, they're playing some desperate volleyball and looking good playing some desperate volleyball. Michaela Sherwood's chance, that is going to be dug out over from Burkhardt, easily played by Kropp. Now Christofferson for Boddicker. That is going to be tipped at the net and then dug out by Olivia Miller. And then right in the middle of the floor for Wengler, who had not gotten a kill. That's only the fourth kill overall in this set for Aberdeen Central as they make it 16-10. And the Govs have still a 6-point advantage in both their timeouts remaining here in this fourth set. Cronin, Christofferson, it is Boddicker. That's off the hands and down for a kill. Campbell Boddicker starting to come alive here in this fourth set. She's now up to 8 kills. As now she'll check out for Ava Swenson to come in and serve. So now Swenson with the opportunity. The Governors lead it by 7 here in set number 4. This will be over. It's going to be Waldo to the near side. Right down the line for Ashley Wengler again. And it makes it 17-11. Governors can be okay with trading points with Aberdeen Central right now. That would send us to a fifth set. However, you want to make sure that you keep those points trading back and forth. Swenson, nice job to receive that serve. Kropp right down the line again, and Abby Kropp stays on fire, 18-11. That's 5 kills in this set for Abby Kropp, and 14 overall here this afternoon. It is going to be Cronin on the serve. Waldo, that one middle of the floor. That's going to be a kill for Taryn Neiman and make it 18-12. And again, Governors, as long as they keep going back and forth, this will favor them at the end of this 4th set and send us to a 5th set. You want to keep the momentum on your side. And with a set win, I think the momentum's going to stay on your side. Reese Terwilliger will get the kill to make it 19-12. Reese Terwilliger, that's just her first kill this 4th set, but she was instrumental in set number 3. She's now up to 9 overall. She had 4 of her 9 in that 3rd set. 10 kills now in the set for the Governors, leading 19-12. Brewers will serve, hit that one long, and it's now 19-13. $14 service errors for the Governors. They have gotten up to 9 aces, but still way too many service errors in total here by the Governors. This will be Swenson to receive the serve. Christofferson will set it for Terwilliger. Tipped off the hand, but dug out by Withers. Waldo will set. Barr with the attack, but that's blocked by Terwilliger. And down for Reese Terwilliger to make it 20-13. 4th block point by the Governors. 2nd one for Terwilliger tonight. And here is an opportunity for the Governors. Up by 7 still, 20-13. Abby Kropp will serve. They're trying to force a 5th and deciding set. Waldo far side. That one's going to be tipped over. Brewers got enough of it. It's now Boddicker. Push it to the middle of the floor, but right there is Aberdeen Central. That's going to be hit out, not touched by the Governors. Neiman with the hitting air. And the Governors make it 21-13. Can they force a 5th and deciding set? With Pierre leading 21-13 here in set number 4. This will be Waldo at the nets. Barr, free ball. Christofferson, Brewers. It is now Boddicker. That's another kill for Campbell Boddicker to make it 22-13. She's got 4 kills in this set, 9 kills overall. Boddicker, who had 0 in that 1st set, really made her presence known in this now set number 4. Kropp again on the serve. It'll be into the net. It goes 23-13. Governors lead it by 10 as Olivia Miller has the 4th hitting error of the set by Aberdeen Central. And the Governors are 2 points away from sending us to a 5th and deciding set. This will be Waldo to set to the near side. That's tapped by Neiman, but easily played by Boddicker. Comes back for Boddicker. There's another kill for Campbell Boddicker to make it 24-13. She's got 5 kills in the set. The Governors have 11 set points to work with to send us to 5. Abby Kropp on the serve. That one just over from now Neiman. Far side Miller. That's going to be a kill for Olivia Miller, as Terwilliger couldn't get the block. And Olivia Miller will get kill number 5 for her. But still 10 points here for the Governors to work with to try and send us to 5. Neiman on the serve. Brewers to receive. Christofferson. It's going to be Boddicker that can't put it back over on the 3rd hit. And it's 24-15. Governors still have both their timeouts remaining here in this 4th set. So it's still, they got a chance to make sure that this doesn't end in 4. It is Brewers, Christofferson, Terwilliger tapped over, down, we're going to 5. Reese Terwilliger with her 2nd kill of the set, 25-15, and we go 5. The Governors have found themselves that were down 2-0, and it looked like it was all but over, but the Governors have now forced us into a 5th set. Back in 2 minutes with set number 5. You're listening to Pierre Governor Volleyball on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
River Bottom Sanitation, your locally owned waste management company serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre communities. Contact River Bottom Sanitation for your residential and commercial pickups. Now River Bottom Sanitation is your source for all your roll-off needs. River Bottom Sanitation in Pierre and Fort Pierre. Give them a call for pricing at 605-222-1120. River Bottom Sanitation at 605-222-1120.
With any dream, the wind won't always be at your back. The sun won't always be shining, and some rain is going to fall. American Family Insurance is like a good, solid roof that you can trust to protect your biggest dreams. With plans that could save you up to 23% when you bundle your home and auto. Also, you can continue to dream fearlessly, no matter what comes your way. American Family Insurance.
Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts can apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, yes, its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact the Brittany Shufflebine Agency, LLC, 224-6627.
Looking for your next new or car, truck, or SUV? Then go no further than the comfort of your own home. Shop online at lambmotor.com. On lambmotor.com, you'll find the vehicles Lamb has in stock. You can schedule a test drive or your vehicle's next tune-up, all online. New or used, shop it all online, anywhere you are. Lamb Motor has the right vehicle for you. Lamb Motor in Oneida. Online, lambmotor.com.
No one likes to have electric problems, but when they happen, call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. With over 28 years of experience, Todd's Electric can handle any type of electrical problem, whether it's residential, commercial, or agricultural. Their knowledgeable staff knows and understands the importance of home, business, or ag facility, and are prepared to help. Call Todd's Electric at 223-2518. That's 223-2518. Todd's Electric, serving the Pierre and Fort Pierre areas. The line to power.
It is the fifth sets. Pierre Governors, they were down 2-0 after losing the first two sets, 25-12 and 27-25. They won the sets 3 and 4, 25-18 and 25-15. And now here in set 5, the first of 15, going to win by 2. Governors can do so. They get their 10th win of the season, and all of a sudden they get right back in the hunt to be in the top 8 spot in the Sodak 16 standings. They would pass over the Huron Tigers, who are idle. They might even pass over Sioux Falls Lincoln to get back in the 7th place, but I think with the 2 wins, they should stay above the Huron Tigers the rest of the way. Christofferson, it is Kraut with that first opportunity. Didn't get all of it. Barr was able to dig it out. Far side, that is tipped, and that's going to be in. It was, whether it was tipped or not, it was still in. And Olivia Miller gives the Golden Eagles the lead here in this set 5 on her first kill of the set, 6 overall. Madison Miller in the serve. Kraut to receive it. It is now going to be Cronin. That is going to be maybe going out, but Waldo still playing it. Barr near side for Withers. That goes off the net, stays on the Pierre Governor side. And Withers, who had 3 kills in the first set, had 1 over sets 2, 3, and 4. And now have a kill here to go up 2-0 for Aberdeen Central. Madison Miller on the serve. Short serve, Kraut to receive it. Christofferson will set it for Cronin. That's going to be a kill for Campbell Cronin to get the Governors on the board here in set number 5. Cronin's 4th of the afternoon. And a 2-1 lead. Campbell Cronin now will serve. That's right in. There's an ace for Campbell Cronin to tie it up 2-2. Cronin's got her second ace. Campbell Cronin again will serve. A 2-2 tie here in set number 5. Skips off the nets. Played by Waldo. That's set far side. That's over. Mayer to dig it out. Christofferson cross court on the sets. And then that chance was off. That goes off the nets. And Aberdeen Central will give the point to the Governors. And Pierre will take a 3-2 lead. A 1-point advantage here for the Governors in this 5th set. That's a huge lead now for the Governors. Scoring 3 in a row, and Cronin on the serve. Skips off the net again. Barr to replay it. Near side, that is right on the line and in, as Neiman kept it somehow in play. And we're tied 3-3. Again, both teams get 2 timeouts in this 5th set, but everything's elevated a little bit more. It's almost like a 13-13 score right now instead of, I mean, you can really say it's 13-13 right now. That one is going to be hit out, so that is to the near side, too far on the near side from Neiman, and a service error And Pierre retakes the lead 4-3. Governors were down 2-0. They're trying to reverse sweep. They were reverse swept a couple weeks ago against Brandon Valley. The Governors now trying to put that on another team. This will be over. Mayer got to it. Brewers will get it back to the middle of the floor, and Christofferson, a free ball back across. Governors are able to keep that alive. Olivia Miller's chance, dug out by Mayer. Nice dig there from Mayer. Near side attack from Kropp. Dug out in the back row by Maddie Miller. That one off the nets, and that's going to be a kill for Ashley Wingler. And we're tied back up 4-4. First of 15. And we're at 4-4 here in set 5. Of course, you got to win by 2. On the serve from Doer. Hanton to receive it. Christofferson. Kropp tapped over. Blocked by Wingler, but still played. Brewers now for Kropp. That's off the hands. That's down for a kill for Abby Kropp. And Abigail Kropp. Her and Cable Boddicker had 10 combined kills, 5 each in that 4th set. Kropp's got her first one here in set 5 and 15 total kills of the night for Abigail Kropp. That one in the corner. That is in for an ace. That is right in for an ace to make it 6-4. The Aberdeen Central fans thought it should have been out, but the way the referee and that line judge is standing is that it went off of the ground and hit him. That's easily going to be an ace. 6-4 lead for the Governors now. Wengler, that's tipped and dug out by Hanton. Christofferson, now Boddicker. That's a kill for Campbell Boddicker, and it's a 7-4 lead. Campbell Boddicker, again, had 0 kills in set 1. She's up to 11 kills in the game with 5 in set number 4. Kropp will serve with the Governors leading by 3. This will be set by Waldo. Wengler right over to Kropp. Easy dig for her. It's Terwilliger, that dig. Christofferson in the corner. There's a kill for Christofferson. 8-4 for the Governors. And a timeout taken by Coach Bindendagel. A 4-point lead for the Governors here in set 5. Back in 30 seconds here on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. Your Pierre area Edward Jones Financial Advisors understand this. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Governor Athletics on KCCR. Go Govs! For all your investment needs, call or stop by one of our offices. Just visit with your Pierre area Edward Jones Financial Advisor. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Governors leading 8-4 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Schuffelbein scoreboard. This is the 6th game overall for the Governors in a 5-set match. They are 4-1 in 5-set matches. And overall, Saturdays have not been kind for the Governors in terms of trying to win in 3 and 4, but they looking for another 5-set match win. Out of the timeout, Ashley Wingler will get the kill to make it 8-5. And Pierre wants to keep that separation right now. Now the Govs are okay with trading points back and forth the rest of the way. They got a 3-point lead, but you like to get 2 to every 1 that Aberdeen Central has scored. Christofferson, Boddicker, that's off the hands and down for a kill for Campbell Boddicker to make it 9-5. And how about Campbell Boddicker? Didn't have anything going in the first set. Was still pretty slow in that second set when the Governors lost 27-25, and has really turned on strong. Turned on the Jets with 7 kills in the last 2 sets. Terwilliger on the serve. Waldo, far side, Burkhardt. That is going to be off the hands of Terwilliger, and a kill for Lauren Burkhardt to make it now 9-6. But again, the Governors are okay with trying to continue to go point for point the rest of the way. The 3-point lead again. Governors 6 points away from a 5-set win. Christofferson, it is going to be Boddicker. That's going to be down again for Campbell Boddicker to get another kill to make it 10-6. Governors are trying to keep that separation, now 5 points away from a reverse sweep win. Elise Christofferson will serve here for the Governors. They lead it by 4. Christofferson over. Waldo near side for Neiman. That's going to be Hanson. Christofferson now will set for Boddicker again. Boddicker's on fire. 11-6. Governors lead it by 5. 9 kills are the last 2 sets. Timeout taken by Coach Bindendoggle, and the Governors 4 points away from a reverse sweep win. 11-6 on the American Family Insurance Brittany Shufflebein scoreboard. Campbell Boddicker, 5 kills in total of sets 1, 2, and 3. She's got 9 of her 14 right now in sets 4 and 5, including 4 in this 5th set. What an incredible run here for Boddicker. Abby Kropp was the consistent Governor through the first 4 sets. Governors didn't really need her in that 3rd set, and that's more air quotations. She had just 2 kills in set number 3. But Kropp, who's got the match high 15 kills right now, had 5 in set 4, along with Boddicker's 5 in set number 4. And it's easy. I mean, I know it's much easier to look back and talk about it, and we'll talk with Coach Stosher, and she obviously understands it too. But when the Governors are at their best, it's everybody scoring. When they've struggled, they haven't been able to get consistently everybody scoring, and the Governors have been able to find that in sets 3, 4, and now 5. Lauren Burkhardt with the kill out of the timeout. Her second of this 5th set, and she's got now 14 kills. Waldo will serve. Governors lead it by 4, 11-7. 4 points away from closing out a 5-set victory. Waldo, it is Cronin to receive it. Christofferson, it is now Boddicker again. There's another one for Campbell Boddicker. 5 kills in set 5. Feed the hot hand. She is going to come out for Jordan Mayer to serve, with the Governors leading by 5, 12-7. Feed the hot hand of Campbell Boddicker. She has been on fire from sets 4 and 5. Jordan Mayer will serve here for the Governors. That one just barely out from Mayer. Missed it by a couple of inches. And it's 3-3. Excuse me, 3-3, 12-8. 3 aces and 3 errors from Jordan Mayer on the serve. 12-8 in set 5. 4-point advantage here for the Governors. Madison Miller in the serve. Mayer to receive it. Christofferson. It's now Kropp. That's off the hands. That's down for a kill. Abby Kropp makes it 13-8. Abigail Kropp with 16 kills tonight. Governors are 2 points away from a closeout of a 5-set reverse sweep win. Campbell Cronin will serve. Neiman. Far side. Olivia Miller will get the kill to make it 13-9. And again, the Governors are okay with trading points. They're only 2 points away. But right now, a 4-point lead with Taryn Neiman to serve. Mayer to receive it. Christofferson. It is now Kropp. That one just out from Abigail Kropp to make it 13-10. A rare hitting error. That's her first one of the match from Abigail Kropp. 13-10. If you're Coach Stosher with those 2 timeouts, you maybe say, okay, if Aberdeen would score again to make it a 2-point game, we might take that first timeout just to settle everybody down. Neiman will serve. Skips off the net. Mayer to play it. It's going to be Christofferson. That's going to make it 13-11, and Coach Stosher is going to take no time in making that timeout to make it 13-11. So the Governors still lead it by 2 here in set 5. They're still 2 points away. Governors still have another timeout. And Pierre is trying to hang on here in set 5. After Aberdeen Central, they're trying to avoid a complete meltdown. I wouldn't even say a meltdown. You got to give credit to the Pierre Governors. But Aberdeen Central, who led 2-0 with that 27-25 win. I mean, you look at that right now. If the Governors were able to come away with that second set win, they won it in 4. But here we are in 5, and Pierre is 2 points away from picking up a win. Now they have just a 2-point lead, 13-11. And Taryn Neiman serving again. The Governors, this is an all-important point to pick up. You give a 14-11 lead and give yourself 3 match points to work with. Otherwise, Aberdeen Central is pulled within 1. That's in the net, so the Governors will have match points. Neiman serves it in the net. Now the Governors have match point, 3 match points to work with. They were down 2-0 25-12, 27-25. Ellie Brewers will serve 25-18, 25-15. Now the Governors up 14-11 in set 5. Brewers on the serve. Barr to receive. Waldo, far side, Wengler. That is going to be in to make it 14-12, and Aberdeen has to score the next 2 points. And I bet you that Coach Stosher would take a timeout if Aberdeen Central would score this next points. Emma Doer, she's got an ace so far. She's serving to keep the match alive. Doer will serve. Brewers to receive it. Christofferson to set for Kropp. Off the hands. That's going to be a kill. That's a reverse sweep win for the Governors. 15-12 in set 5. Abby Kropp finishes off a 17-kill night. 15-12 in set 5. The Governors complete the comeback. They get their 10th win of the season. 10-8 now. And that opportunity to host a Sodak 16 game is still alive for the Pierre Governors. 12-25, 25-27, 25-18, 25-15, and 15-12. The Pierre Governors will pick up the win. Back in 2 minutes for the post-game show after this here on KCCR. Watching it on YouTube at KCCR Sports.
Hey you. Are you at a job that is fulfilling, has good benefits to support you or a family today, and retirement goes down the road? If you just said no, listen up. CHS River Plains is hiring operations personnel, drivers, and custom applicators at several locations. These come with a knockout affordable benefit package for you and the whole family. Apply to a job with CHS River Plains and up your benefits straight up. To apply, visit us online at chsriverplains.com or stop in at one of our locations. CHS is an equal opportunity employer.
Access Health, Fort Pierre is to serve you. Mission Trip provide affordable, high-quality health care. Access Health provides personalized care for the entire family, including chronic and acute care, evaluation of illness and injuries, laboratory services, wellness exams, DP and sports physicals, and immunization. Access Health Fort Pierre, affordable, high-quality service without the wait, compassionate, committed, and convenient. The clinics of Access Health have been serving Central South Dakota for the past 35 years. Access Health, caring for communities, caring for you.
Wind Circle, operating since 1995. We combine quality customer service and experience with the right technology to meet your needs. Our cybersecurity professionals will make sure your systems are secure. Services offered are video and data cabling, service and support contracts, cutting-edge camera systems, door security devices. Wind Circle has many hardware options. Dell, Barracuda, Lenovo, SonicWall, and Ruckus, to name a few. Our staff has over 30 years of combined network design and cabling experience at your disposal. Call us today at 605-224-1111 and request a free quote. Again, that's 605-224-1111.
Victory is sweet, but defeat stings. Where do you turn when things start to go badly in your life? This is Pastor Sam at Faith Church. God loves you. By your side, no matter what. I encourage you to join us for family-friendly, encouraging worship. Whether today is the day to give thanks or to seek God's favor, you'll find help in Faith Lutheran Church. We're faith, and we are glad you're here.
As we welcome you back here, the Pierre Governors, they pick up the 5-set reverse sweep of the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles as they drop the first set 12-25, the second set 25-27, and then sets 3 end up going in favor of the Pierre Governors, 25-18, 25-15, and then 15-12 to wrap up a 5-set win over this Aberdeen Central squad. As we go through some of the totals here, the Governors killed the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles 52-50 in that match, with 10 of the 15 points that was scored by the Governors came from kills in that 5th set. That was a big total for the Governors to get that to pick up that win over Aberdeen Central in that 5th set. But overall for the Victorias, well, let's start with Aberdeen Central. They had 14 kills from Lauren Burkhardt. She had the game high. 12 kills from Ashley Wengler, and then 9 from Taryn Neiman. 7 from Olivia Miller, 5 for Kendi Withers, and then 1 apiece for Arlie Waldo, Sawyer Barr, and also Madison Miller. Error-wise, 20 hitting errors for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. They finished with 7 service errors, but 10 aces, led by 6 from Madison Miller, and then 6 block shots that resulted in points for the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles. The Governors, they had 13 hitting errors, but 52 kills in total. They had 3 in double figures. Abigail Kropp led the way with 17. She had 8 of her 17 in sets 4 and 5. Cable Boddicker finished with 15. She had 5 kills combined in sets 1, 2, and 3. She had 5 kills in sets 4. She had 5 kills in sets 5. 15 kills in total for Cable Boddicker, who had herself a strong late afternoon, as you are listening to KCCR Pierre, a Riverfront broadcasting station. 10 kills for Reese Terwilliger, 5 for Michaela Sherwood, 4 for Campbell Cronin, and 1 for Elise Christofferson. Service aces were 11 for the Pierre Governors and 14 service errors for the Governors. Make that 15 service errors for the Governors. But of those 11 aces, Jordan Mayer had 3 big ones late in that contest. And then it was 3 for Ellie, make that Ava Swenson, 2 for Campbell Cronin, and then 1 from Ellie Browers, Reese Terwilliger, and Abigail Kropp. 4 total block shots for points for the Governors, as 2 of them came off the hands of Reese Terwilliger, and 1 for Campbell Cronin, and also 1 for Michaela Sherwood, as the Governors pick up a 5-set victory. We will talk here with Coach Tiffany Stosher here in just a little bit. The Governors will now host Brookings on Tuesday. Be interesting to see once we get through all of this and once we get through the entire total of all this weekend, we get the standings updated, and then we got the final 2 games. Then we can see exactly now how much where the Governors sit at and where they can how they can host a SODAC 16 potentially by just going 1-1. But they had to get this win. If they hadn't wanted to have any shot of being able to host a SODAC 16, they had to get that win here tonight, and they didn't do that with that 5-set reverse sweep. And boy, there's no team better in 5-set matches than the Pierre Governors. Yes, it's a blessing and a curse to be as good as what they are in 5-set matches. As we will welcome in here Tiffany Stosher, will hand the mic or the headset over to her. And Coach, I just mentioned it too. It's a blessing and a curse to be as strong in 5-set matches as the Pierre Governors are. You probably don't want to play as many 5-set matches, but boy, this reverse sweep and a win for Pierre, this is a season-defining moment for the Pierre Governors.
We talked about, it's hard to tell the girls it's a have to win without panicking on them, but it really is. If we want any chance at home court for our first playoff game, this was a must-do tonight, and they knew it. We talked about this is our 3rd game this week. If we're going long night, then we're going to have to put some people in, and don't get selfish. If you're coming out, there's somebody that can on the bench that can do a little better. I thought we got some great play. Great, key serves from our bench when we needed it to. Good defense from people on our bench when we needed it to, and it was actually just a team effort tonight. I was really proud of them.
Well, and one specifically too, talking about coming off the bench and making serves. Jordan Mayer had 3 aces for you coming off the bench, and she had a couple big digs as well. She had a very strong game, and there's a lot, and we can go all the way through the list, but she was one that really stuck out to me at least in this 5-set win.
She did a nice job, and I thought, we thought Jordan struggled a little bit on defense at first once. We're like, okay, how can we fix this? She's been serving great. Let's get her in a serving spot. Ava Swenson had a great game on defense and JV. So, still, I don't think there's a set lineup for us. It's we got a lot of girls that are ready to play, and who's ever having a great night in a certain position, they're going in there. And it was a little bit of a scramble sometimes trying to find people. We're playing JV girls that are out of sets, so we're looking for whoever's remaining that can get through that 5th set for us. But when they know they have a job to do, man, they got it done today.
Well, let's talk about 2 and more in particular, Abigail Kropp and Campbell Boddicker. Let's start with Kropp, who had 17 kills. She was consistent throughout this entire game. She might have had her best game of the entire season, but she was consistently the best Governor on the floor all night long.
She was just outstanding, whether it was on serve, receive, pass. She's diving after balls that they're tipping to the middle. She's hitting down the line when that's open, and she's up in the air and recognizes it's not there, so she's going something cross. These are things that Abby's capable of doing, especially on a week like this where we're, 5-setter, 4-setter next night. It's just been a lot of sets, and she still just kept playing as hard as she could. I'm really proud of Abby.
Now, Campbell Boddicker had 5 kills combined in sets 1, 2, and 3 because she didn't have any in that first set. And then she finished with 15 in total. 5 in set 4, 5 in set 5. that takes, when things aren't working for you in sets 1 through 3, it's pretty easy to be to stay down on yourself and not to have the game that she did, but to be able to come back and like she had with 10 kills in the last 2 sets. That's a huge benefit for the Governors and huge for Campbell Boddicker to grab some confidence in the last couple games of the season.
Yeah, Campbell. She came out today. She's finding open areas. She's got a quick approach, so she was getting in between that block and opening things up for herself. Elise did a nice job of recognizing who was on tonight. I thought she used all her hitters. She's confident in all of them, but she recognizes when somebody's on, and she kept firing and picking out the right ones tonight.
Well, Reese Twilliger also had 10 kills, and I know we talk about it a lot, and you say it all the time, too. When the Governors are at their best, everybody's scoring, and here tonight, another proof that the Governors were at their best, especially in sets 3 through 5, because everybody was scoring.
Yeah, it really was. I think Reese, we know we got to get a lot of kills out of her. She does a nice job working things off blockers' hands. She can hit a high hand ball. She can hit, something off the side, and she's just hard to block. And so I think that we can get kills from her when we need to down the stretch. Campbell Cronin's getting more comfortable in the middle, too. She finds that swing and kind of hits this one zone that's not easy to do for a middle. So we got a lot of weapons.
Well, now you get Brookings on then Tuesday, the second and final home game. What do you expect from the Bobcats coming in on Tuesday?
They play really hard. I mean, they are just all over the floor. They'll run stuff into the bleachers. I know that their record's down a bit, but gosh, they're taking great teams to 5 sets, and you have other towns telling you don't overlook Brookings. I mean, we had to really work to beat them, and it's a home game for us. It's senior night. It's another, if we want to play at home, it's another must-win. I think that we're going to be on fire and ready to go, but I know that they're coming here to play.
Well, a couple deep breaths is going to be maybe you'll sleep really well tonight knowing you got the win, but all the adrenaline that might leave at some point here this evening. But congrats on the big 5-set win, and looking forward to Tuesday now.
Thank you so much.
That is head coach Tiffany Stosher, the Pierre Governors, as they win here in 5 sets. As maybe we can, Elise Christofferson's here. Let's talk to Elise Christofferson a little bit here, the center for the Pierre Governors, as we'll get the headset on. And Elise, this was this is a season-defining win for you guys. What was kind of the message after that second set to kind of regroup everybody and get going for sets 3 through 5?
I think we really went back to what we were talking about in the locker room, home Sodak. This game was crucial, and we just reminded ourselves what we're doing here, and I think we all stepped out in the third set on the same page.
Well, you had 3 different hitters with double-digit kills. Obviously, you helped facilitate that with all the sets, and your coach just talked about how you were seeing and feeding everybody, and they were all on tonight. From your perspective, too, as a center, how were you able to feed everybody so well, and how are they able to score so much?
I think it starts with our passing. They really stepped up, got me up on the net, and then I was able to feed. And then I was really proud of my outside hitters, Abby Campbell, both in double digits when we needed them, came in crucial points. And then, of course, Reese, she's always there.
Well, and again, you mentioned, too, you won a home Sodak 16 game, and you guys were down 2-0. It probably felt a little bit doom and gloom, or did you feel that at all? Did you kind of did you kind of feel like, hey, we can still do this? This is not a game that's out of our reach yet.
I think we did our best not to come out and say it, but there was definitely a little doubt. But after we got past that, we had a little huddle under there, and again, we were all on the same page. Reverse sweeps are really fun.
I was going to say reverse sweeps are fantastic. Now, the other thing, too, is I guess you guys feel pretty confident when you get to a 5th set, because I think you're 5-1 now in 5 sets, winning those 5th set. I know you probably rather not see those 5 sets, but
we tend to always see them. But
right, yeah. Do you feel pretty good? I mean, you feel like you got to have to be the most confident team in a 5th set in a 5-set game.
We always keep some snacks down there, keep us energized. I think we are well conditioned and mentally conditioned, so we are confident when we go into 5.
Well, now you get Brookings on Tuesday, your final 2 games here. I know that you want to play a Sodak 16 game here as well to try and get 3 more games, but it's going to take at least beating Brookings on Tuesday. But your final couple games, the regular season as a senior, how important, how much fun are you having now getting ready for these final couple games?
I'm excited for the Tuesday games. The crowds are especially good on the weeknights, so that'll be good. And if we can get 3 more here, that would be big. Tuesday is going to be a good one, senior night.
Well, congrats on the win. It was a lot of fun. It was a heck of a lot of fun. Maybe not so much in sets 1 and 2, but it was a lot of fun to see that reverse sweep. So congrats on the win, and we'll see you Tuesday.
Thanks.
That is Elise Christofferson. The Pierre Governors win it in 5 sets over the Aberdeen Central Golden Eagles, as we are just about ready to wrap things up here from Riggs High School, as we'll have coverage again on Tuesday with coverage at 6:30 and first serve at 7 o'clock here on KCCR and also on YouTube at KCCR Sports, as the Governors are now 10-8 on the season. Aberdeen Central, they fall to 13-8. Make that 10-8 for the Governors, 13-8 for Aberdeen Central, and Pierre survives it. Pierre needed it. If they want a home Sonac 16 game, they needed this one, and they did get it. And that's a big, big win for the Pierre Governors here this evening. Well, say thanks to Jackson Young. We're back at the station here in about 20 minutes or so. We'll make that an hour and 20 minutes. We're going to have ourselves a NLCS Game 5 with the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Philadelphia Phillies. That is a series tied 2-2. We'll have coverage at 6:30 and a first pitch at 7 o'clock right here on a KCCR, as we'll have continued playoff baseball. We've got Monday Night Football coming up on Monday. We've got also a NFL triple-header on Sunday, all here on KCCR. So, again, thanks to Jackson Youngworth back at the station. John McClure here signing off. A 12-25, 25-27, 25-18, 25-15, and a 15-12 reverse sweep win for the Pierre Governors, as we say so long from Riggs High School.
You've been listening to Pierre Governor Athletics on KCCR and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Pierre Governor Sports is brought to you by Wind Circle, the Clubhouse Hotel and Suites, Edward Jones Financial, CHS River Plain, Faith Lutheran Church, Oahe Federal Credit Union, Slumberland Furniture, Lamb Motors, AGE, Capital City Ford, Lincoln, and Toyota, American Family Insurance, Brittany Shufflebine Agency, Country Carpet, Capital City Campus, Shane's Pharmacy, Floss Dental, Graves Plumbing, Sporting Electric, Fisher Round, Access Health, Billion Auto, Weatherall, The Sports Agency, Xander Auto Parts, Todd's Electric, First United Methodist Church, Kruger Contracting, First Dakota National Bank, Gales Gas, River Bottom Sanitation, Agtegra Cooperatives and Growers, Dakota Sprinkler, Graham Tire, Hey Adam, Nystrom Electric, State Farm, Allied Plumbing and Heating, Avera, Dakota Prairie Bank, Wheelhouse Auto Body, the South Dakota Office of the Attorney General Division of Consumer Protection, Wagner Auto, Anderson Rumke Dental, Bank West, Falcon Peterson LLP, Sanford Health Clinic here, and Beck Motors. Join us next time for more Pierre Governor Sports on your home for the Governors, KCCR, and on YouTube at KCCR Sports. Special presentation.